Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, guys. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot. Nioh 2 action. My name is Guys. This is my game of the year. Nioh game of the year, dude. I'm gonna raise it on here a smidge. Here's what I'm thinking, dicks. This song is good as fuck. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I wonder where it comes from. Sometimes you'll really like a game's music, and you'll find out years later that it was made using samples from some world music sample discs that a lot of publishers have access to. And so it's really not, it wasn't actually composed by nobody. It was just a bunch of samples they strung together. So me and Toxic are talking about Skyrim and Oblivion, me, Connor, and Dix, and Toxic. Talking about how, at least for me and Toxic, Skyrim was sort of a letdown. In those games, I enjoy playing as melee focus, so when it can't take down a mage wearing robes while I get ravaged by a spell, it was too much. Oblivion was my first as well, put well over 100 hours into it. I think that some of the later map songs are hella dope. Yeah, I feel like, again, this game, it makes me wonder, Dix, like, I always adjust Dix because he's my fellow Nioh fan, Nioh super fan. But what does Koei Tecmo want from this game, do you guys think? Because compared to the first game, the production values are so much higher. Like, the world looks much more beautiful and brilliant. I've been really thinking about, you know, what the fuck is this chained off thing here? I have to clear a mission first. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, I've been thinking about how, like, the stage design is much better in this game. And it's like, the music is really good too. It almost seems like, you know, like a AAA game. Like, maybe it is. That's what I'm thinking, Connor. It's almost like they want this to kind of blow up. Maybe fill the void that Dark Souls has left behind. I don't know, but they must have invested a lot of money into this game, it feels like. Like, the creativity in this game is on point. It just seems like they've really invested a lot into it. What makes it not a AAA game? Well, AAA games are the ones that the publishers invest the most money into. That's kind of my question, Dex. I don't really know how much they invested into this game. It's kind of hard to tell. Again, I don't play a lot of AAA games either these days, so I really, my barometer is kind of miscalibrated. So yeah, I really couldn't tell you if this game is AAA or not. I just feel like promotion-wise, I think you guys would agree with this. They haven't promoted it like a AAA game. Like, you don't see ads for it everywhere. But I don't know. Anyway, I hope that this game is a huge hit because it really deserves it. It's fucking awesome. Inabayama Castle, the stronghold of the Saito clan. It's where Yoshitatsu slithered back to after murdering her father and stealing the spirit stones. Okay, so we're hunting down Yoshitatsu still from the first chapter. The time to avenge Master Dosan is at hand, Hidi, but it seems the defenses are more formidable than Lord Nobunaga could have ever imagined. But strangely enough, I've heard talk from a man who's supposed to have captured the castle in a single night. What say we pay him a visit? Oh, okay, we're gonna visit a guy that has once before captured this castle. Probably see ads on TV in, like, Asia. Maybe. But, I don't know, it seemed pretty well advertised to me. Well, maybe it's just because my, you know, my targeted ads are not for video games lately, Dix. That could be why I haven't been seeing ads for it and stuff. I feel like, again, I'm also not, I don't really pay attention to the gaming media in terms of, like, you know, reviews and other sorts of promotional material surrounding the game. It seems to me like I really haven't heard much or anything about it. None of my friends are playing it, except for you and Caviez. And Eat.
Hello?
Okay, this looks way better than the last game. Look at this, for God's sake. It looks fucking glorious. I'm playing on a PS4, a base PS4.
You must be Hanbei. We finally meet.
I know not who you are, but I assume this visit is in regard to Inabayama Castle.
So we know that Yoshitatsu, oh my god, look at that fucking goat.
To be of aid to your cause.
Oh my god.
I must ask you to leave.
He got the corona. That's what I'm thinking, dude. Oh, he was being cursed by that thing. So, Tokitaro just healed him. Healed his little guardian spirit.
This power. Could you be Master Tokichiro?
He has kind of a long, pointy nose for being an Asian dude.
It's been many a moon since I felt this young. Now forgive me for butting in, but I wish to offer my assistance.
Party on, dude. So we can all see this guy, I guess.
Very well then. My teacher seems to have taken a liking to you, so I will be of service to you.
He sounds like fucking Captain Jack Sparrow, dude.
I will prove my worth to you. starting with the capture of Inabayama Castle.
Captain Jack Sparrow joins the squad. Okay. Sweet. God, I love this game. So I was playing this game last night. I was saying before the stream started that I've been sort of slacking off on the stream's secondary ambitions. I'm surprised that I've been able to keep up with the stream's like main responsibilities throughout, my obsession with this game. But I've been putting things like new bot commands and YouTube exclusive content on the wayside while I play more Nioh 2 after the stream. My other character is way different. My other character is a mage and a ninja. This character is super, super heavy, and they're both really fun to play. It's got crystals. First game had quite a few of those. I'm not sure what they're used for in this game.
I'm going to search for spirit stones with Mumio. I'll leave this to you.
Okie dokie.
Oh, here. Hope this comes in handy.
Sweet. What do you got, dude? Small spirit stone, bro. It's a small spirit stone. I need way more than that these days.
Hats off to old Hanbei for his strategic skills. He took this castle in a single night. He must have the sharpest mind in Mino. Now...
So I guess that means he must know a secret way into the castle or something.
We're gonna be unstoppable.
This guy took the castle in a single night. Now we're underground.
What's the matter? You expecting more gifts from me or what? Get going.
Party on, bruh.
Oh, all right.
Nah.
You win. There you go. Happy now?
That's funny. What do we got here? A large spirit. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
I've got nothing more for you. Come on, get out of here.
Look, his face actually turned like he's angry. That's great.
I've got nothing more for...
Okay. So how do I equip new... let me see. Switch mode. Aha, here we go. Switch mode. So I can swap out my... oh, wait, what? Oh, I don't... Well, I can swap them around, it looks like. Okay, can I swap them? Yeah, okay. I'm not sure why you want to do that. But how do I swap in new? Oh, I can scroll down. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I can scroll down through. Okay. Dicks! Get off my case, bro. Come on. What's the meaning of this? So I want to switch mode this. Switch it. With, oh, I'm sorry, I misdid that. I want to switch mode, okay. And I want to switch mode with that, okay. Now I want to switch mode. Well, this is such a waste of time, and yet here I am doing it. OCD is too strong. I want to organize them so that all the blue ones are on the left, all the red ones are on the right, all the green ones are in the middle. I wish it would automatically do that. But I guess it makes sense. You can do them yourself. You can organize them yourself. Okay, so we hit the rock bottom here. Okay. So I got all the red on the right, all the blue on the left, and all the green in the middle. This is on the very, very bottom. I don't have space for it. It's alright. Options, it says. Oh, also I can close it that way. I see. Okay. So this character is different from my other character. This one I don't have any items at all. All I have is elixirs. Okay, so I have to basically just do this and be like, blop, blop, blop. I don't have any anima for a pulse. So, excuse me, for a burst counter. So I've been thinking, guys, about that burst counter we found on in the last stream. It's kind of profound. It kind of speaks to this game's core design in a way that echoes through its whole combat design in general. And that is that we learned last time, or shouldn't say we learned, but rather we sort of theorized last time, that you could use the brute burst counter to get additional pressure. So I can go 1, 2, 1, 2, then brute burst if I had anima. That's kind of profound because it kind of makes me realize now why you have 3 kinds of burst counter. You have an attacking one, which is the brute. You have the blocking one, which is the phantom, and you have the dodging one, which is the they're called feral, the feral style. So what's kind of interesting about that is that again, it sort of echoes. Oh hey,
I'll be your guide.
I love this guy.
Leave Lord Hanbei and Lord Nobunaga to approach from the front.
So basically, at first, when I did the tutorial for the different burst counters, I was like, why is one of them a dodge? Like, why is the burst counter for the feral a dodge? Well, I already have a dodge. It looks exactly the same as the after image. And yeah, it gives you a burst counter if the enemy hits it with their burst, which is kind of fun. But only if you dodge toward them. So my thinking was, what is the significance behind it being expressed as a dodge? Is it just random? They decide to do that just randomly, just as a, I don't know, because they weren't thinking that hard about it? But no, what it is that you can free cancel from any other button into a burst counter, which means that if you have a feral guardian spirit, you can actually dodge out of any of your moves at will at the cost of anima. Well, yeah, we knew that. Again, I knew it like intellectually, but not theoretically. I didn't really understand it. I didn't really understand, you know, the impact of it. Likewise, the Phantom, I've been using the Phantom off stream, and I'm starting to realize that, you know, because I can get a block out of that burst counter, it means that I can basically block any attack, even when I'm doing unsafe moves, but at the cost of anima. And again, the Brute, it is brutish in the sense that I don't get that free dodge or that free block other classes do, but I get free additional pressure. So I can be a bully with my strings. So again, there is sort of this, I guess what I'm trying to say, Dix, is that I realized that the burst counter is good for more than just countering bursts. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of was my misunderstanding. I understood the burst counter to be a counter for bursts, and yeah, it is. But its actual, I would say it's even more effective usage is just in general combat as a way to spend your anima. Right? Like, if you were feral, the fact that you could get a free dodge out of your attack strings is fucking ridiculous. Can I imagine if I was playing this class with all its huge, long recovery attacks with a very slow weapon, and I could just be like, boom, 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 dodge. I just cancel that recovery that into a dodge? That's crazy. And it only costs 1 anima. I have 11 anima. So that's really, really fun. Again, I think that's really interesting design. I think it's a really interesting use for your anima. You know, you have this sort of this bar that can give you free cancels. And depending on your class, so to speak, that free cancel becomes its own sort of thing. What are the mystic arts or whatever for Odachi? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't. You're here for the further in the game than I am, of course. But to my knowledge, we haven't even gotten to mystic arts yet. I haven't unlocked any yet. I'm not sure I can even see them yet. It's special red skills. I assume these ones are sort of like the mystic arts. They have that little halo around them. I don't know what you mean by red skills. Perhaps because my colorblindness makes it hard to tell what's red. But I kind of assumed that these ones were sort of mystic art-ish. The ones close to the middle in the corners. These ones? Special red skills. The ones close to the middle in the corners. Like here? Waking Winds Heaven. Follow up a quick attack from mid or low stance with a strong attack from high stance. 2 of those are special red skills. These ones are red. Waking Winds Earth. Just sounds the same. Groundquake. Mystic Art. Oh. Okay, so they're not closest to the center. Are these also Mystic Arts? No. Passive. This one is. Mystic Art. Increase the key damage of frontal strikes against enemies that are attacking. Sick. I got you, Dick. So there really is no, like, pattern for it necessarily. But they do have their own special icon I see now. It's a special icon for Mystic Arts. I can probably tell if I have any more here. There's one over here. Reduces ki consumption when performing Waking Winds or Sunset Breeze. What the hell is that? Sunset Breeze allows you to follow up a strong attack from high or mid stance with a quick attack from low stance. Reduces ki consumption. I don't know. I was kind of disappointed to find, Dix, that these are not quite as strong as the Switchglaive variant. I was wondering, just because the Tonfa one is the ability to cancel any attack into a dodge. Oh, I see. That's sick. That's super sick. That kind of makes sense for the Tonfa, you know, for its playstyle as well. I like the idea of Mystic Arts as well from a design perspective. I'm not sure how well they're implemented. I like the idea of having every weapon type have a skill or two that you have to choose between. You can't have them all equipped at once. Also, Dix, I found out off stream, and maybe you maybe I misunderstood you before, but it seems that I can have unlimited numbers of the skill augmenters at one time. I mean, if I go up here to my skill customization, I thought you told me I could only have 3 equipped at a time. Of these things here, if I go to like custom skill settings, these Arcana shit, deliberate slice, master slice, I can have these all equipped at once. It would seem. Maybe I misunderstood. I thought there was supposed to be some kind of limit. I can only equip 1 per. Oh, it's a random number example. Oh, okay, I see. I misunderstood then. Yeah, I can only have 1 equipped, per. I can only have 1 skill per weapon or per skill. I'm sorry, I'm stammering. But I can have them all equipped at once, it would seem. If you had 4, you could put them on 4. I see, yeah. Yeah, and like you said, I can only equip every augment onto 1 active skill. I can't equip the same augment onto more than 1 active skill. Which is kind of a drag. I kind of almost wish, from a design perspective, theoretically speaking, that I could equip the same augment onto more than 1 skill. I don't see why they're not so... I don't think it makes any sense to have them be unique to 1 active skill. Not only because there's so many active skills, but because each augment has... it has a... cost. Where's this dude throwing bombs at me from? Oh, there he is. Yeah, here's what I found, Dix. Here's what I'm kind of disappointed about with the augments. Their key cost, that you have to kind of, that augments your key cost upward when you use them. Oftentimes, it makes the moves, the perks, really not super duper worth it. For instance, one thing I found kind of interesting was one of the perks is when you do a key pulse, you gain 30% more key from that attack, right? So basically, it makes your key pulse better off that attack, which is cool. Except that the cost of it is it augments the cost of the move by 20%. So you're getting 30% more from the pulse, but the move itself costs 20% more. Like, I almost wonder, I'm not really sure what equation they use for determining how much you get back from a pulse typically. I don't feel like you would be losing more key. I did some experiments, and it seemed like I wasn't getting back any more key because it was costing me more key. I don't want to use my gun for some reason. I want to use my bow for no reason in particular. Ouch. I'm on fire. What the fuck? Oh, I triggered somebody. Hello? It's like they're invisible. I don't see them. That's weird. How much is a key pulse refund? Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not sure what equation is used. I have sacred arrows. I don't want sacred arrows. I'm not sure if it's like always the same amount for a key pulse, or if it's like per skill, some kind of custom value. Yeah, who attacked me? It was like I got attacked by something invisible. Oh, there it is. It is somebody invisible. Ouch. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this fucking Wizro at all. I got lucky as fuck right there. Wow, that's a cool enemy type though. They're invisible at first, they sort of just appear. Sort of like the Oni bees. So it seems like a lot of his stuff was just blustering. They was doing that little thing where you go, and shoot out like a yokai realm. I was like, who cares? It's a fucking yokai realm. Not scared of those. But he made a lot of them, though. Much more than... I guess what would be interesting would be when they start mixing him in with other enemy types, right? Once he's sort of like a supporting unit, that could be bad with all those yokai realms around. But yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say... I kind of got on a little tangent there. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it seems to me like, considering the buffs, the augments for the active skills, carry a pretty steep cost. They're not really like, you know, an elixir. They're not like a... oh, this makes my move so much better. They're really sort of a small augment with a trade-off. So why are they limited per skill? If I wanted to make my whole, let's say hypothetically speaking, I wanted to make my whole build around putting water on my active skills, and they all cost, you know, 1.4 times as much ki. Let me do that. It's cost me more ki. Why? It seems kind of awkward to have it limited to 1. Now, if it were free, if it was, you know, makes my move have water element and there's no ki cost, then I could see why you would need to limit how many I can use. That boy dropped hella far down. I'd never once been able to make somebody drop and take fall damage in this game. I thought that was the thing in the last game. And maybe it was. Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that so far I haven't seen any of those weird active skill augments that have been so good that I could justify having them be limited per number of skills. Maybe they're paranoid about people breaking things. Yeah, it could be. That could be. But again, maybe it's a little bit overly paranoid. I mean, that obviously must be it, right? That must be it. Although there's really no other reason. Except that they feel like, you know, it could be too strong if people could have as many as they wanted. Am I going the right fucking way? I guess I'm supposed to drop there, then drop down there. But I'm kind of scared. It's kind of interesting how, like, this... When I play my other character off-stream, my mage, I miss a lot of things from this character. And yet, you know, the game is so well-designed that when I play this one, I also miss things from the other character I have. Like, yeah, I'm way beefier with this one. I have way more defense. And, you know, I'm more aggressive in that respect. But, boy, I miss that feeling, Dix, where I see a yokai realm. I'm like, dude, buff up. Put all my buffs on. Like, I feel kind of naked when I don't have my buffs. Oh, it's just you. Okay. That was worth the trade. So, I maybe need to go for that more. How do I get my health back? Something I did was draining health. I wonder what it was. What is this thing? Oh, it's a crank for the elevator. Sick. Yeah, different, again, both my builds have different strengths and weaknesses, which is what you want. I find this character to be easier in general, but now that I've been fucking around with caltrap sticks, oh my god, it changed the whole game. I can see why not a lot of characters in this game, not a lot of players in this game, spec both ninja skills and magic skills, but what I found is when I stack my, you know, my sloth talisman with my caltrops, it makes enemies fucking slow as fuck. Yeah, they do, Dix, and I think they're better than the last game. It slows enemy movement, it stacks with the sloth talisman, and what's interesting to me is that I think in the first game I didn't use them because they dropped around your feet, and I thought that it'd be kind of boring to try and bait your opponent to try and walk onto them. Like, I felt like that wouldn't really work. But in this game, I noticed from the little movie that my character throws caltrops at the opponent, basically. They have very short range, and they do remain on the ground as well. So what I've been doing is I've been using it as a punish. I will hit them with the sloth talisman, then dodge their attack, and then hit them from point blank range with all my caltrops, just right in their face, throw right in their face, basically. And what's interesting is that not only does that guarantee that they get double slowed, which is insane, but also oftentimes there'll be some left on the ground, and other enemies will run over them. Right? Which is why that's why I didn't use them in the last game. I kind of felt like it'd be kind of pointless. But also in the last game, there wasn't as many multi-enemy encounters. This game oftentimes hits you with more than one enemy at a time. And it's so hectic that they will run a lot. And it's because they're running a lot, they do run over my caltrops. So it's kind of fucking sick. And again, because it stacks with Sloth Talisman, it kind of makes me feel glad I spec'd both magic and ninjutsu. And what's more is that I kind of wonder, and I kind of suspect, it would stack with electricity as well. what I call electrified status. So if I were to sloth them, then caltrips them, then use like electric sword, like an electrified weapon, that could probably make them so slow they'd be almost standing still. I find that, you know, at first I really felt like this character was the easier one. My heavy character was easier in general. But now I kind of feel like, you know, when I fight a hard, let's say like a Tengu, for instance, right? Or something that's a pretty tough yokai. My other character, when I get that fucking sloth and the caltrips, oh, it's fucking done, dude. And yeah, I have a limited number of usage of them. But if I save them for, like, you know, the actual tough yokai, it can make some of those fights much, much, much easier. I use it for the Wyra as well. What's up, Brian? Welcome aboard, dude. We're talking theory, and you know I fucking love theory. Alright, speaking of theory, I'm gonna beat these guys. Probably just headshot this dude. Get a helmet next time, asshole. I did get some health back. I think it's like pulsed and high stance, maybe? I wonder what's giving me health back. Also, right here, I miss having my Oasis talismans. Whereas my other character has Oasis talismans, she have to drink an elixir. You might just have some random item on giving you life drain. That's probably what it is. Or like, you know, like a soul core or something. But I got a lot that last fight. Like, fight against the Enki, I was surprised. He hit me once and I had, like, you know, I took, like, you know, 20% damage. Then when the fight was over, I was totally healed. I was like, what the fuck? This is awkward. Must be a, yeah, Kodama back here. I'm not really into these Sudama that much as a mechanic. But I had a suspicion that if I talk to a bunch of them, they'll get some kind of title, so I guess I have to keep doing it. Yamba's knives. Oh, it's double sword. That's cool. Tell all these fucking items. They're fucking sick. I want to give him like a... That doesn't really matter. Here, just have these sandals, bro. There's actually some Sudama that ask for certain things, huh? Oh, okay. So they kind of tell you what they want. Thanks, bud. Or at least I had one that asked me for a dung ball. It was a lot larger than a normal Sudama. Oh, that's interesting. It's a whole different kind of Sudama. Okay, so that was really why I came back here. For that Sudama. Waist tight-ish, huh? It's fucking adorable as fuck, for one thing. I feel like I am sort of lost insofar as I can go this way for sure, down that ladder. And of course I have this thing here, but I wonder if I missed something further back.
Well, a device to lift people and things. How marvelous. I wonder if Lord Hanbei might see fit to construct one for us.
It has a Dark Souls fucking pad in the middle. Please tell me this is a fucking Dark Souls pad. Oh my god, that shit's fucking hilarious. Sudama asking dicks to give them shit. How fitting, huh? Anything for the right price. Well, I can probably drop off. This thing goes way high up.
Master Dosan had this prison built, and Lord Yoshitatsu expanded it. Yoshitatsu even imprisoned retainers here. Lord Hanbei tried his best, but he couldn't stop it.
Can I drop off this somewhere and find some Sekadets? I kind of like get the impression of earlier, maybe not. So I'm supposed to go up clearly, so I want to explore more down here, I guess. Also, you can get a Kodama Soul Core by trading Soul Cores to Sudama. Really? Interesting. Dix, you ever get a Mortal Soul Core? I got the first one of those last night. Apparently, it's just a Soul Core that's only function, apparently, is to raise the soul rank of another Soul Core. It's a Soul Core that has no perks. I got it from a human. I killed a human and I got a Mortal Soul Core. It was a core that had no perks and no skill. And I was like, what is the point of this then? Yeah, it was a human mini-boss. I guess the point of it was... Oh, I know where I just was. So that's the ladder I forgot about. Okay, so now I'm back at the start. So that's a shortcut. But how do I get down there? I don't want to go up. I want to go down. I could drop there, but I'm sure I would die, especially with this armor on. Yeah, my thinking, though, Dix, is... I bet you there's more usage for them. Because there are sort of low-key usages for soul cores. Which is kind of a fun mechanic in this game. Like you mentioned, you can trade... That's why I thought of it. Because you can trade soul cores, apparently the Sudama to get Kodama soul cores. Cavius pointed out you can use soul cores as a foraging material on... it's a tempering material, that is. Excuse me, was it tempering or was it foraging? Whatever, you can use a soul core to augment your yokai weapons. So I wonder if you can use the mortal soul core for something else. What's up, 3-Vent? Welcome aboard, dude. You think I'm gonna come back down here at some point? Maybe. Oh yeah, there's a cave there and a ladder too. Okay. There's still shit up here I haven't really completed exploring though. Whee. And am I misremembering? Because I've been thinking lately about how much I love this game's design and how it differs from the first game in some pretty positive ways. And here's my question. Oh, look, there's a ladder back here. Here's my question. Is it true, Dix, and this is a feeling I sort of have, that the first game doesn't have any dimensionality to it? Like, look at this, for instance, this situation right here. Right? It's a very common situation in Nioh 2. There's a bridge over your path, and there is a dude on this bridge hailing you with arrows or whatever. In the first game, it seemed like the arrow guys were always on your same tier with you, or they were in one of those towers. And every stage was rife with these fucking towers. They're the same copy-pasted asset over and over again. But mostly, it seemed like there wasn't any, like... You know, there was varying heights for things, but there wasn't, like, things over other things. Also, I'm thinking about how this game's increased enemy variety and the increased dynamism in the stage design makes me pumped as hell to play the submissions. Whereas in the first game, I was bored as fuck by the submissions. In this game, when I'm playing my submissions off-stream with my other character, I'm like, yay, this is fun. This is interesting. I can't wait to see. Also, there can be cool rewards in this game. Like, you get all kinds of cool gestures and smithing texts and all kinds of fun stuff. Sometimes you get new bios for characters, like they actually have storylines and shit. It's fucking sick. I'm pretty sure Mortal Soul cores can be used to change soul core type. Change soul core type? How do you mean? What do you mean soul core type? You mean like element? Because that'd be amazing. Also, I'm getting into the fashion souls in this game. I didn't ever do in the last game. I think part of it's because there's so much more cool gear in this game. I've actually been retempering, what do they call it in this game, where you change the way it looks. Refashioning, I think it's called. But I kind of wish it was more streamlined. The whole process is pretty awkward. I'm sure you'll agree. I'm sure you've been doing it, knowing you. Like how your Guardian Spirit has a type, Feral, Brute, or Phantom. Soul Cores have the same thing. One skill in particular boosts Soul Cores that are silence your spirit. Oh! Well, I've seen that skill, Dix. I assumed it was like an element. Didn't know it meant like the type, like the Brute and shit like that. But yeah, for sure. If you can change the type, again, I've seen, I think, more than one skill even that actually, if, you know, it kicks in when your Soul Core has the same type as your, as your Guardian Spirit, same type as your Soul Core. That is cool. But I guess, so do they not have elements then? I thought they had elements. Maybe not. Maybe I got it confused. That would make more sense if it was just the type, like Brute and Feral and stuff. Alright, I'm kind of disappointed up here. I can indeed explore up here and get some treasure, which is great. But I'm kind of hoping that I'd find like another route down from here. But it seems to me it's just a place where I can go up here and kill all the fuckers. There's still only one way out, it would seem, which is that staircase. I'm gonna go back and triple check. Yeah, this game is mighty good. It really has addressed my issues with the first game quite thoroughly. Again, I've been playing the submissions off stream, and I am consistently impressed by the amount of enemy variety and how much fun it is to explore the stages. And that really is what I wanted so bad from Nioh 1. Was just the feeling of, fighting a variety of yokai and having my tactics have to change up. Again, there's more, multiple enemies on one encounters that actually work out really well in this game. I think that compared to the first game, they introduced enemy types that are less aggressive. I feel like the first game, when you had to fight more than one foe at a time, it didn't really work out that well. It wasn't really engineered for it. It was really engineered for one-on-one fights. And they'd sometimes do two-on-one at most, because they got probably bored with one-on-one, so they give two-on-one. But really it was more like, you kind of had to constantly run away, because they were engineered AI-wise to be one-on-ones. They were pretty aggressive. This game, they have special enemy types like Gakis, for instance, and other enemies that are, not as aggressive. They tend to kind of circle around you, and they don't attack as often. And it makes the fights where you're fighting, multiple enemies at once much more fun. Even the regular enemies in this game, they sort of have this tendency to circle you sometimes. It makes it so it kind of works out better when you're fighting more than one at a time. And it works. Oh, I can trap down there. Oh, well, son of a gun. Oh, I can already get over there, though. It works. Theoretically, because yokai, the big ones, cannot be stun-locked. And because they cannot be stun-locked until you lower their ki, that means that you cannot really fight them aggressively. So there's this element of, when you're one-on-one with a yokai, you have to kind of wait and move and position yourself when they are in neutral. You don't really get to attack. And when you're fighting 3-on-1, or, 2-on-1 or 3-on-1, the fact that they circle you means you have time to run and time to reposition, time to strategize, time to tackle them. They don't really bum rush you that much. And again, that's to the game's benefit. It allows you to do 2-on-1 and 1-on-1 pretty seamlessly. If you look at my soul cores, they don't have elements. They have purple, phantom, red, brute, and blue, feral. Okay. So that explains that then. I was kind of confused about that. Boy, I want to get down there. I guess maybe I'll come back to this path. There's a locked door here. I bet you on the other side of this door I can get down there. Let's not fret too much. Let's just carry on. I love this fucking Dark Souls button. What a weird... What a weird thing to be considered a part of the Soulsborne genre, like Souls-like games. It's like every Souls-like has this reference back to Dark Souls, with the elevator with the button in the middle. Even like, we saw that in Code Vein as well. I was too at first, since the number of soul core colors didn't match the number of elements. Yeah, that makes more sense. Again, it's much more simpler. At first, when I thought that soul cores had elements, I was like, that's cool, I guess, but it seems kind of like overwhelming, like almost like kind of silly. But if there's only 3 types, that makes much more sense. Again, I kind of find it interesting and exciting that in Nioh 2, you so often have this situation right here, where you have 2 enemies to fight. And in Nioh 1, it was like, this would happen sometimes, but there was 2 things. One was that it was very rare. And this game happens all the time. And 2, when it did happen, it was a huge pain in the ass, because the way the AI would perform, it wasn't really that fun to fight 2-on-1. I kind of wish, again, theoretically, that the yokai weapons had some kind of downside to them. Maybe they do, I just don't know it yet, but it seems to me like typically they are just the best weapons most of the time. Because they're usually stronger in terms of their base stats, or at least as good. And they also have this thing where they, awaken sometimes. At first, when I heard about sentience, I assumed it was going to be like a negative thing. Like, it'd be a stronger weapon overall, but it'd become sentient sometimes, and it'd be kind of like a pain in your ass. Yeah, Brian, I was talking to Dix before you got here about that. I've been experimenting with burst counters off-stream, and I think that they're much more profound than I originally understood them to be. The downside is that they pull dumb yokai sentient bullshit when I'm trying to stack elements, huh? Yes, there is that, Dix, you're right. That is some kind of interesting. I have noticed that. Ow. You fucker. This man's breathing poison gas at me. Oh, yeah, nice fucking damage, asshole. Oh, that's bad. Get away, please. Get away! Oh, fuck! I almost died. Yeah, so, Brian, I've been thinking about this whole burst counter thing. And after what we realized in our last stream, it struck me that the actual Guardian Spirit types, Feral, Brute, and Phantom, the way that burst counters behave is actually, again, more profound than I originally understood. Because it means that, because you can get a free cancel at the cost of 1 anima, it makes your anima bar much more exciting as a mechanic. Because it means that, as a Brute, I can actually apply more pressure, which suits the name Brute pretty well, right? I can get much more pressure on my combos. But it also means that, like, the Feral has that, you know, that its burst counter is a dodge. That means that you can dodge out of your unsafe moves at the cost of 1 anima. And I was telling Dix earlier, I thought that kind of interesting because when I first heard about the burst counter for the Feral, it was like, here's how it's described to a player in the tutorial. It says, the Feral burst counter is a dodge, and if you dodge toward the enemy, and they hit your after image with their burst, then you get the burst counter. And I was like, okay, so how is that different from, for instance, the Phantom, which is a parry? They're both parries then, right? It's not like I can dodge whatever direction I want. I have to dodge toward them to get the burst counter, and that's very risky. So I thought, oh, it's just, you know, typical Nioh. It has this, you know, this extra mechanics that don't really mean anything. They're just meaningless extra mechanics, right? Oh, is that a fucking dead person tied to a... Oh my god, it's dark. But now that I realize that, you know, maybe even their primary purpose is the free cancel element, the fact that Feral can free cancel into its burst counter means that you can free cancel your unsafe move into a dodge. That's super profound. And again, the Phantom, which is a parry or a block, that means that you can cancel your unsafe moves into a block. So I feel like maybe I would have understood that better as a player if they had not called them burst counters. Because yes, they do have that property where they will burst counter, they'll counter burst attacks, but it's almost like that's actually kind of a secondary function. Like, it's really more like a way for you to use your anima to get extra, you know, mileage out of your unsafe attacks. Because burst countering is fucking great. Very rewarding, very fun. I love it as a mechanic. But yeah, like you noted in our last stream, the fact that as a Brute, I can use my burst counter to get that extra bit of pressure into my string as a way to break their key or whatever, that's super interesting. And again, that kind of echoes through the other burst counter types as well. Hey, what's up, Justin? Also, I assume weapons with encryption can't, or pure can't roll other elements. What do you mean roll other elements? Well, thanks to Dix for letting you know you could burst counter out of animations. Yeah, I find that to be fucking really cool. You're dead. It only costs 1 anima. And I'm really glad I turned the numbers on, because now I know that I have 11 anima, almost 12. That means I can do that, you know, 11 times without having to recharge. You can't have a weapon with plus X element and plus X purity. Oh. But, again, I'm not sure what you meant by roll. Are you saying that other weapons... Excuse my ignorance, Dix. I didn't play much of Nioh 1's, you know, forging system. Are you saying that other weapons can just roll an element? Like, you could have, let's say, the most basic sword in the game, and then if you rolled it enough times, you might get, you know, electricity out of it as well? I assume that weapons that had elements were always the weapon that had that element. That wasn't something you could get randomly. I want to get up there and fight that fucking phantasm. I could drop down there, and there's treasure down there. Oh, what the fuck is this fucking cloud? Is that a dark realm? Yes, okay. I gotta fight a wizard in the dark realm? Ooh. Oh, he's badass now. Well, there's treasure there. I can walk this way too, but there's not a whole lot to find. I don't want to drop down there and not be able to find my way back. Let's not do that. Weapons can randomly roll plus X element, at least in Nioh 1. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's kind of fun. So you could roll until you got an element that you liked. Oh, I am in the Dark Realm here too? Oh, no. There's a Kodama. I fucking love the Dark Realm. It's such a fun mechanic. I find it funny that it's so controversial. To me, it's actually, again, not only is it fun, but it's also ingenious. Because something that I feel like not that many games have taken advantage of. The idea of taking an existing map and existing enemies and totally changing the dynamic of the game simply by saying, in this area, they are stronger and you are weaker. Like, it goes from that feeling of empowerment outside of the Dark Realm, like I can just body these guys or I can be aggressive, to suddenly being more like, you know, classic Dark Souls. It's like, oh shit, I'm in the Dark Realm now. I gotta be mad careful. To me, that's sort of exciting, and again, something that I'm surprised I haven't seen more of. I find it kind of ingenious. You could sort of take the same map and be like, yeah, now you're in the Dark Realm, bitch. Hold that shit. Almost like, how sick would it be? Again, maybe it'd be a little bit overboard, but I'm saying kind of spitballing here. What if, like, when you died as a punishment for death, instead of just losing all your souls, you have to go through the world in the Dark Realm? Obviously, I think that'd be a little bit overkill, but it's just kind of in general as an idea. Like, what if it was more dynamic, right? Not just a certain part of the map is the Dark Realm, but rather, you know, something could trigger a Dark Realm at any time, anywhere. Kind of like, you know, how Demon Souls had that thing with world tendency. You could see how maybe a world could become more Dark Realm-ish. The shitty thing about the Kodama you couldn't find in the last stage, I'm pretty sure I saw you run past it, but didn't want to say anything, and then we got lost. That's funny. I actually found that my off-stream character. It wasn't even that hard to find. God damn, I love that string. Yeah, you see how in some submissions, you haven't seen a lot of submissions in Brian, because I'm doing mostly off-stream, but Dix knows, that, you know, the Dark Realms, they are repositioned throughout the stages as a way to mix them up, as a way to sort of, you know, make the remix stages more exciting. They kind of change where the Dark Realms are. And that's great. That being said, you know, it kind of is evidence to me that there's no reason why they should be limited in one area. I think that it's merciful to the gamer to have them limited to a certain area. But I'm just trying to say that you can see how maybe in a future title they could get even more... oh shit. You can't hit me though, can you? They could get even more liberal with them. What's up, Glassjaw? Yokai Watch, Ghetto Ghetto, Po Ghetto Ghetto Po. You watch that show? I never watched Yokai Watch. Sounds like you're doing a theme song. Oh, that just break that? No, it didn't actually break it. Dark Realms are a way of implementing shortcuts without having to physically connect areas. There's that too, Dix. There's that too. And again, it's very genius, it seems to me. Very, open-minded. Oh, I haven't seen anything quite like it. Did he finally... How is he hitting me? I guess he's going between the slats. I feel like there's a phantom down here somewhere. I don't want to piss off the phantom. Yeah, there is that element too. I'm not sure if it's really apparent on stream because I've been doing many more missions off stream. But it's kind of funny how they will have this Dark Realm, and because the enemies don't respawn in the Dark Realm once you destroy it, it works as a shortcut. So it might be physically a long cut. It might actually be a longer stretch than a traditional shortcut. And yet it has the same advantage of a shortcut in that there is no enemies or anything. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of like the feeling of clearing a Dark Realm is the feeling of finding, you know, a ladder or a locked door from the other side in Dark Souls. My kids watched it a few years back, and that song still plays in my head at random times, huh? That's funny. I think if I were younger, I could have got into it. I kind of like the art style and everything. But it's just, you know, little kid style shonen. What the fuck is that thing? Is that a human in the Dark Realm? What a badass. I'm sorry, guys. I'm starting to realize, more so in this game than the last game, because the arrows are better in this game than they were in the last game, that I complained before about how the aiming was very inaccurate with a stick. But if it were more accurate, it would kind of break the game a little bit too. It's sort of like, you know, how when you play a survival horror game, the shooting is kind of inaccurate as a way to nerf shooting. I'm starting to realize in this game why the aiming is a little bit kind of got a big dead zone. If you could aim more consistently, it would be quite easy. But the boot camp, that family life, dude. Intelligent, yeah, I noticed that too, Dix. Yeah, they have bigger hitboxes. They have like auto aim. You'll think you're gonna miss a guy, but they have like a huge. It's like they have a hitbox. Oh, he's fucking dark or some shit. Oh my god. Gotta punish that. Ouch. Damn, he has this fucking dark realm. But I can't block those. I can punish him though. Blop, blop, you're done. Oh my god. Oh, hey, he was the guy. Sick. I love those guys. That's one way to get ahead. And he was one of the DLC enemies from the last game. That was like the first enemy I fought, as I recall, in the DLC, where I was like, oh, this is gonna be different from the main game. Like, just that guy's design in general, I remember it being quite interesting how, compared to other enemies in the main game, I was like, oh, this is what Nioh was supposed to always be. It's just that, you know, the development was so shitty that they couldn't really make it work until they had, you know, the resources to do the DLC. That was like, I got really pumped with the DLC. It was like the very first DLC map. I fought that guy. I was like, oh wow, he has moves for different ranges. He has attacks based on where you're standing. It's hard to get punishes. That's where it got really fun. I started playing RE2 Remake and loving it all late. Dude, that's great, dude. Never too late, man. Remember when we were kids, guys, and there wasn't all that, you know, release hype around games? You'd buy a game at the store and it'd have been out for years and you had no idea, and it'd blow your mind. Man, fuck playing games late, dude. It's all the same. Shit got real, huh? And RE2 was 6, says Justin. I know there's a fucking phantom down here. I saw his ass. Where did he go, George? Where did he go? I think I know where I am. I'm actually... this is a shortcut, I think, right? This is back where the elevator was. Yes. Okay, so now I gotta go back up, because we missed that Kodama at least. Also, there was many more things to find up there. I was thinking recently about that, Glass John, because I've been playing, you know, Zelda games on stream. And when I played... I was really surprised to find out that Link to the Past came out in 91. I played that shit in like 95 or 96 or some shit. And it blew my mind. But back then, no one fucking cared. I saw Zelda on the shelf. I was like, oh, sick, Zelda. I've heard of this game. I played it and it was amazing. And graphically, it still held up, obviously. So what's the big fucking deal about playing a game late? I can drop down there too. Oh, this is where the Kodama is? Kind of. He's over there. Sure, a lot of places I can drop down around here. I can even drop down right there. I had that when NBA Street Volume 2 came out, huh? I was so behind at the times as boot camp. Yeah, I said, it's like, it doesn't really matter. The game is still amazing, but it's just modern, I guess, because, you know, gaming is so social now. There's that element of, you know, you gotta play the game that comes out to talk to your friends about it. That there's sort of insecurity about playing a game quote-unquote late. As though it makes the game any less exciting or any worse. Did I explore all this already? I don't think I did. Or did I? I did. I came from this way, it looks like. Isn't this where I just was? Let's do a big circle. I did a circle. Brian liked that game, huh? NBA Street Volume 2. I did do a big circle. Well, that's weird. How did I do that? Go around here. Oh, 'cause I fell from up there. Oh, I see. Okay, that's where I came from. And there's that treasure I want to get. There are a lot of places I can drop down here. And I think I have to advance the stage, right? which means I don't want to do that yet. I want to go back up and get that treasure. So that means going over here, going through here, going up here. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. That's where I get out. Okay. So actually I do want to explore more around here then. So let's drop down and get the Kodama. AKA the Goat Dama. Shout out to Yogurt Brain. Hope I can survive this. Yes. Yeah, this is quite a lot of going on here. There's even another path over that way. I can also drop down in one of these two sides. I know I saw a mage. There's like a mage yokai around here somewhere. It's a new enemy type they introduced in this stage. It's pretty dangerous. I think it was before Brian showed up here we fought the mage. Is there treasure? There is treasure down there too. Well, son of a gun. This is a really labyrinthine stage. Oh, there's a fucking yokai realm. Again, my other character I can actually buff up before fighting yokai. This one I can't. Not a big deal though. This character's more buff. Oh, what the fuck? I whiffed. Oh, I interrupted him. Oh, sick. Oh, he's... Oh, fuck. I'm out of stamina, too. Son of a bitch. So he's easier to stun lock than most enemies. I see. Okay, I think he's going to be more of a supporting yokai as the stages go on. He's not really that scary on his own, but with a partner, he could be pretty fucking tough. He's gonna start fighting with other people and start putting down yokai realms and then shooting fireballs. But yeah, apparently I can stun lock him like a small enemy. Makes sense because he's like a clothy. Alright, so now what? I'm supposed to drop down even further, I guess. I can drop down to this thing and get that treasure. That's all I can do. So yeah, it's quite a little maze. There's a lot of places I can go here. Okay. It's kind of fun in this game. Again, I never really fucked around with the fashion souls in the last game that much. But it's kind of cool how when you find new gear, not only do you have new gear to try on and see if it's got better stats, but you can also change the way your gear looks. So any gear you found in the game, you can change your current gear to look like. So it's actually kind of rewarding to find new kinds of gear if you're into the whole fashion souls thing. If you want to play some dolly dress up. But like I said before, I think Dix wouldn't disagree that there's some awkwardness with the refashioning mechanic that they could have addressed. It's not really, the mechanic doesn't really work all that well. I wish that you could preview, you can't really preview how your gear looks, it's kind of annoying. Also, I really... Oh, wow. Where's supposed to drop down? Where's the best place to drop down here? This is like the shortest route to the ground. Right here. Okay. Hey, what's up, Raz? Playing this game, Raz? Game of the year, Nioh 2. Oh, look at that. That wasn't where I thought the shortcut ended up. I thought it was going to be this shortcut. This one's still closed, so I did misunderstand where I was. Oh, that's fine. There's much to explore. There's much to explore in this stage, and I haven't rested yet, thank goodness. I've got plenty of elixirs as well still, which means that I can... that's not where I want to be. Where do I want to go? Oh, I have to get this elevator down here, right? There's quite a few enemies yet to kill around here. And much treasure to find. Yeah, it's kind of backwards the way that refashioning works in this game. It's a really cool mechanic where you can change the way your armor looks to look like other armor if you're really concerned about fashion. Which is kind of fun. This game has a lot of cool looking gear. But the problem with it is that instead of the way it should work, I feel like, is you should just refashion a slot. Right? I should refashion my chest to look like a certain kind of chest gear. And that shouldn't change based on what I wear. But instead, it actually changes the properties of the gear itself that you're wearing to look like another piece of gear, which makes sense, you know, mechanically in a way. You know, you would change the way your gear looks to look like another kind of gear. But the problem with it is that when you change your gear, you have to refashion your new gear to look like the other kind of gear you like. Which, I mean, if you're really into the whole Fashion Souls thing, you would want to basically just be able to design your character and have it be independent of what you're wearing. It doesn't really work that way. But better than nothing. It's a pretty fun mechanic, I feel like, overall. Here I am again. Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes again. So, oh, there's this. Have I been down here yet? I'm not sure I have. There's something up there. Oh, is this where that treasure chest was? Yes. Oh, here it is. Okay. That's what I wanted. I wanted this. Why do I hear yokai? No, because there's yokai. I can drop down there now, but there's a shortcut I just opened up, so I can already get there. Where was that goat dama before that I dropped down and collected? There's a winner right there, so I had to get down there somehow. And there's plenty of ways to do that. You know, there's lots of places I can drop down around here. That's sort of the stage's whole thing. Lots of ways you can drop down and get to different places. This is where I just came from. Okay. So this is where I got the Kodama from? I'm not sure this is where I got the Kodama from, actually. I don't think it is. I had to be a little bit lower. Yeah. This is the dead end, as I recall. Nor is there a way to drop down. I can see it into there, though. There's treasure there, too. Son of a gun. So I want to basically go down here. I could drop off on this side, and maybe I should. I think I will. But that just leads me back to where I started, huh? Let's not do that, then. I'm going to drop down here. Yeah, it's all the same. And that's where the Kodama was, which means I've not been on this side yet. Or, no. There's a shortcut I opened up. Ah, yeah. The Kodama. I dropped down here, then I dropped down on the left. I see. Okay, so drop down here. And then drop down on this side. That's where the new shit is. This is where I went last time. Right? I hope so. Maybe not. I got it backwards. I got it backwards! Fucked. Okay, let's go back and do it again. So I want to drop down on the right side. This place is already cleared out. Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. So this is where I drop down. I drop down here. Uh-huh. Yep. Drop there. Drop there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Crank it. I could just advance. And yet... treasure. And guys to kill. Fighting's so fun in this game that killing guys is its own reward. If you see a fucking guy, you don't want him to just fucking be alive. That's why I hate resting in this game. I hate resting at shrines because it means that all the guys I killed come back to life. I could have got off there. That's interesting. I want to kill like everybody in the stage. Do bulldogs actually eat biscuits, huh? I'm not sure I understand what your question is, Brian. Like dog biscuits? What else would they do with them? Okay, so come around here. And then drop down here. The sense of clearing the area of... yeah, exactly, Raz. Yeah, you want to clear the area of enemies. When you respawn them, it's like, man... well, yeah, but you know, you're not going to go back there. They're alive behind you, but who cares? Like, I care. I want to kill everybody. Yeah, also relieving. Yeah, it makes you feel like you can explore, even if it's not, like, even if you wouldn't have explored. You feel like you can, so it's kind of Satisfying. Okay, now I'm somewhere new. There is boy in there. How many boy in there? Blop, 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 blop. You're done, bro. Shout out to the fucking burst counter, dude. Got his stamina down right there. Do bulldogs actually eat biscuits? I don't see why they wouldn't. I would if I was a bulldog. How about that? I think there is Wizdros around here. Oh, I hear some fucking bullshit. Maybe he's above me somewhere, or below me. Is that a trap door or some shit? I don't trust those. So how is this game, man? Come on, I played the first one, but not this one. This game is amazing. Game of the year. I was really not a huge fan of Nioh 1 until the DLC. But I had high hopes for this game, considering, you know, I felt like Nioh 1 was mostly flawed due to its troubled development cycle. This game sort of justifies the first game, Roadkill. On board, Josh. This game is Game of the Year. It's amazing. It's like Dark Souls and Ninja Gaiden had a baby. And it's a good baby. A nice, healthy, burbling baby boy. I got Nioh 1 on release and was very happy. Happy to hear that, Penguin Powered. My friend Dix is the same way. He also enjoyed it immensely. My problems with the game are mostly that enemies were too sparse and too dumb. In this game, there is way more enemies. They're way more dense. There's way more enemy types. And they're more fun to fight in terms of their AI. See ya. Wow, that's a hell of a fall. All right, bud? No, he's not all right. I mentioned earlier in the stream, ironically, that I've never once knocked a guy off a cliff and had him actually die from the fall, like fall damage. And I was kind of curious if that was even possible in this game. Apparently it is. Okay, the winner over there. Also, there's this. This is new. That's true. Comes with time, all the variety. I can appreciate that. Though through the whole first game, you had maybe a dozen enemy types, so it was definitely. I think 12 is definitely not an exaggeration. It probably had about 12 enemy types. Have I been down there before? I feel like I have. There's no treasure or anything. Yeah. This is just an alternate route to get here. Doesn't do me any good. That's the first game's problem. And I felt the stages themselves were pretty boring in their design. They're pretty much just a bunch of recycled assets over and over again. This game is much more exciting in that respect. Oh, that really hurt. Use my own moves against me. Becomes a lot of stamina, though. Okay. Be careful with the stamina, dude. Yeah, the DLC in Nioh 1, I felt like, really expanded the number of enemy types, which I think was a huge boon for the game. And again, the stages themselves became more exciting overall. They were more elaborate, more alternate routes. This game is sort of like Nioh 1's DLC, but as a whole game, and with way more enemy types, way more fun stages. It's just the best, dude. It's the best. This game is the promise. Uh-oh. I heard an evil chortling. You guys hear that chortle just now? I heard a chortle, but I don't see a chortler. I just remember some of these Wizdros can be invisible. That's kind of scary to think about. I've been kind of taking for granted that wasn't a thing, but I just remember that is a thing. So I could probably sneak along this railing. I think there's treasure over there somewhere. No, there's not. But there's treasure down there. I can drop down to that. Okay, so there's some kind of secret treasure down there for sure. Let's not worry about that yet. What's up here? This is where the Wizdro is. I remember seeing him earlier. I'm really paranoid about these wizards. I really don't need to be. I got plenty of anima. As long as you have anima for the burst counter, you're good. I was thinking last night, Brian, about the whole theory behind the burst counter and how we're kind of understanding it better. Remember I mentioned on our last stream that because the Tengus in this game, the Tengu enemies, they have a new move now where after they do their big spin kick, they can cancel into a burst. And I said, I quote from our last stream, well, it means I can't really punish their unsafe moves because now I have to wait for the burst possibility. So it makes it much more challenging overall. And that's, they are more challenging for that reason. But I didn't really realize at the time that that's why my burst counter is a free cancel, right? I can actually punish them after they do their spin kick. And if they go for the burst, I can just counter that. That's the fucking idea. It takes a long time too, you're right, Dix. But yeah, it strikes me that there really is no reason to be afraid of that. Oh, fuck. Because I can just burst counter. Yeah, they can cancel into their burst. I can cancel my fucking burst counter. I should go for the punish every time. And if they start to flash red, I should fucking punch them in their fucking face. Okay, so I'm gonna go up this way, I guess. Have I been there? I believe I probably have. Yeah, I'm so scared of these wizards because they're a new enemy type. That's really all there is to it. Like, they're not really that bad. But I don't like these dudes. Oh, they're so creepy. Just walk past. Don't even look at me, dude. Look at my surprise attack. I can still knock them. He might go for a burst. It's a grab. Oh, that's bad. Whew. Look at what these dudes just did, huh? Yeah, that guy's a creeper, dude. I'm not a huge fan of that guy. So I can go outside from here. That's interesting. Where does this lead? Looks like I'm actually got some daylight out here. Holy fucking shit! I'm on the side of a fucking mountain, man. What the fuck? Why is this game so fucking gorgeous? Look at that. You can see a castle up there. Wow. Jump off the edge. No, Dix. Come on, dude. I think if I go back this way, I'm going to get back to that shortcut that I found. No, actually. This is somewhere totally different. The other guys did it. Probably treasure down there. There's treasure down here, alright? This is good enough. So I haven't been here yet. So there's definitely some fuckers down here trying to kill me. No, wait a minute. This looks familiar. Oh, this is familiar. This is where I already was. But I guess that treasure was locked before. Okay. So I can drop down there. I wonder where that puts me. Bet you I know where it puts me, in fact. It's such a maze, bro. There's still more for me to find yet. I'm not even going up. So I actually, again, this is like all optional content. I mean, what a fucking stage. Because I can just go back. If I go back up, that's where I'm supposed to go. That'll lead me to that castle up there. This is all optional. But there sure is a lot to find. Holy shit. You guys know I like that. That's my thing. So, I guess I'm going to go back to where I just was, first of all. I really want to find my way down here, right? Yes. That's all new down there. That's where I want to go. But I'm going to save that for now. Hey, what's up, Old Man Mushin, a.k.a. DC, a.k.a. Yamcha3S. Because I want to make sure there's nothing up here for me to find still. I killed that Wizro, and then I can go outside. But what else is there? Anything? I've been here. Okay. What a fucking stage. I'm getting so much pleasure out of this one stage. Okay, yeah, so this is a dead end, right? I killed him. I can go outside there. That leads me back... somewhere. Where did that lead me back to? But I haven't been out here yet. Okay, here we go. Oh, what the hell is that sound? Oh, this leads to the castle. Okay. Or does it? Maybe it don't. And before I even start... Wow. Wow. Before I even started playing this game, one thing that Dick's mentioned to me that I found, you know, increasingly true as time has gone on, compared to the first game, which had a lot of complaints regarding its samey environments, this game has clearly made a, you know, the developers made a concentrated effort to make every stage have phases to it. You know, like I was in the mountain, and now I'm out of the mountain. It has this really awesome feeling of like transitioning. Like in one single stage now, you have a lot of different aesthetics. Unfucking believable. Okay, well if this leads here, and it do, well then what was I assume the other place was where I was supposed to go. I bet you it's a shortcut. Is it Yogurt Brain? Dude. Yogurt Brain? I'm just sucking this game's dick, dude. Our long play is now just 3 hours of me sucking this game's dick. I'm in love with this game right now. Okay, so I need to drop down. Hella far down. That's kind of what I'm doing now. So that means I can go this way. Where did this lead again? Did I have to drop? I don't understand how I got here. That was... Oh, this is the Dark Realm, right? Oh, fuck! Yes, okay, so I'm back here again. This is where it ended. No, it's not where it ended, so this is something totally different here. I'm very pleased to hear that from someone who had similar gripes with the first game. This game blows the first game out of the water, dude. I want to stress this, Yogurt Brain. In the first game, you're never gonna have an experience where you're in a fucking mountain for like an hour, exploring a bunch of mines, and then you pop out and see that, you know, there's a world outside of those mines. I mean, look at this fucking shit. Look at the fucking... I get to go to that castle, dude. I get to go up there. I get to cross that bridge, fight some yokai, and go fucking raid the castle. That's fucking crazy. How you doing, Audrey Apples? First game gets beat, but still wins, huh? Yes. Yeah, first game couldn't even win if it beat me, dude. Dude, I was dying, bro, when I read that. I couldn't stop laughing thinking about it. So I need to get down somehow. There was a way to do it. Was that back here? No. But it is around here somewhere. That was so weird. It was so weird, Apples. You're starting to love Nioh? That'd be weird. Well, like you said my last name. Audrey Apples. Apples your last name? That'd be hilarious if it was. Like I was in trouble with something, huh? Maybe you are. I want to get down there now. And that means I have to find out how to fall. Oh, I can do it right here. Okay. Now, is this going to actually work? Am I going to die? Audrey Apples to the principal's office. Oh, fuck. Who wants to fucking fight me, dude? Now we're getting somewhere. Somewhere fucking deadly. A ladder. That's what I want. We're finding my way back to that the start of the dungeon. There was shit going on at the dungeon start that I wanted to find. That I have not forgotten. There's secret treasure down there. And this is how I get there, I'll bet you. Okay, I hear fuckers Doing things fuckers do. Sounds like a dweller, maybe, huh? Maybe he's mining. Just plunge down the elevator shaft, huh? That would be one way to do it for sure. Oh, here we go. Shortcuts. I mean, not really a shortcut. It's kind of a reverse shortcut. Doesn't really get me anywhere I want to be, but at least another route I can take. Now, what's all this? There's the dwellers I was talking about. Are you guys alone, just the two of yous? What's the best way to take care of these guys? I can shoot one and kill the other one. I left my sunroof open and it rained. I'm sorry, Al. That sucks. That really sucks. What's the damage? You have stink in your car now? That's happened to me. One time I left my my window open in the rain. It made my car stink for a while. I bought a pretty good product, though, to mitigate that. This guy has a lot of fucking keys. Ow. Oh, nice fucking moves, man. The footsies in this dude. A reverse shortcut, isn't that just taking the long way? What I mean is that it's a shortcut that leads me somewhere that I don't necessarily want to be. So, again, it's kind of more like just an alternate route opened up, not really a shortcut. Got a free interior car wash. My car smells so bad, yeah. I think I bought these little... I went to the, AutoZone. They had some kind of product there for, like, car freshener. Actually worked the trick. How could you have your sunroof open with Corona floating around everywhere, huh? Apple is a fucking baller, dude. She ain't scared of no Corona. Okay, so this is all... I go back to the start that way, which is nice. Actually, kind of kind of a good shortcut, really. So I do want to kind of go back there and explore. Because I mentioned earlier that now I've found 3 ways out of the mountain. The first one I refused to explore. I assumed it was where I was, quote-unquote, supposed to go. I'm not going to go there yet. I'll come back there later. But no, now I found other ones that appear to be the way to go. So perhaps that other one is more like some kind of optional treasure. So I gotta go back there now and see what's up. Or my guess is it's some kind of shortcut to open up from the other side. I'm kind of low on health. Let me use an elixir, I guess. I have full anima now. Now I'm getting to where I want to be. There's definitely some sweet treasure down here. And it's on a big monster, too. I don't like the look of that. Holy shit. At least if I die now, I have a shortcut back here. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on down here, man? Just one big area to fight that one guy? It better be a Wyra. If it's a Wyra, it's whatever. They're pretty big. Usually if there's one big enemy, that's what it is a Wyra. Oh my lord. Yeah, what the fuck? Alright, guys. Pray for your boy. Who are you? Oh, what the fuck is that thing? He's a boss from the first game. They're recycling bosses as enemies. That's fucking godlike. Oh, you fuck. That cancels and shit. Ouch, that really hurt. Oh, I'm scared as fuck right now. Oh, he hurt me. Ouch, 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 ouch. Got optional bosses and shit? What the fuck? Need to get an opening. Ouch. Well, I blocked. That's better than getting hit. I wish I could hit his horn. He's so tall. I better use this ammo. Okay, I built some more anima there. That's my punish. Should have bursted that. Let's go for the short punishes. Running on stamina here. We get some. Oh, he's out of stamina too. Fall over, man! Ouch, not like that! No! Jesus, no! Oh my god! This is fucking badass. You're done, bro. Oh my lord. I get his fucking soul core? Game of the year, dude. Game of the year. Thanks, Yogurt Brain. That was so fucking exciting. Ugh. This boss always reminds me of playing the Nioh demo, huh? Oh my god, that was fucking sick. Optional bosses? Like, he's recycled from the first game, but who cares? He was fun in the first game, too. Recycle everything, dude. And they do it all again. But with more stuff this time. Is the stock material you're worried about cloth-based or more of a denser leather type, huh? Maybe J-Bomb knows how to fix car stink? Unfortunately, I'm still essential. I wanted the time off to work on my fanfic. Essential, huh? J-Bomb, do you work in retail? We talked about that before? I think maybe we discussed this before. You know, I used to work in retail. A lot of my friends work in retail, and they're all getting forced to work still. Wow. I did not expect that. What an awesome reward for exploring the whole dungeon. Get to fight an optional boss. Get some sweet treasure and a soul core. Yes! There's the bits, J-Bomb. He's just lucky Walbro wasn't around to fuck him up. Yeah, that Walbro, he's actually bodied before. I think J-Bomb's just joking. But if he wasn't, that's cool too. Wow. Thanks for the bits, J-Bomb. But wow. I'm still fucking in the afterglow of that fucking fight there. What a cool reward for exploring all this way down here. Get to fight an optional boss. I'm not in retail, huh? Okay. So that was the whole point of that, was to go fight him. Get a soul core. It's not Mario and Roy, I ain't reading that. That's Dix's favorite Slash. The Smash Bros. Slash. I only know of 3 fields that are considered essential right now. It would be retail, fast food, and medical. I'm mad because you took the joke out of my mouth, huh? Clearly, J-Bomb and Dick's fanfic, huh? That'd be amazing. Alright, so here I am. I want to take the elevator up to the top. That's where that other path was that I kind of skipped before, thinking it was where I was supposed to go. But now I don't think it is. I have hella souls right now. Once I get to the next shrine, I'm going to rest there. You have better use for your mouth anyways, huh? Wow, Brian. Game of the fucking year. Again, this is just like fucking Nioh. Assuming it's like Dark Souls and Ninja Gaiden had a fucking baby. So right through here is where I could have gone through, and I decided not to. So you go through here, you go around out here. And then, oh, maybe it was that other... Okay, I guess I was wrong. So yeah, so I fought through here. This is a Dark Realm. Yes, okay, so yeah, there is only 2 exits, I see. So it took me through here, I dropped down here. I'm not totally sure about that. I think that is the case. Yeah, so basically, when I got off the elevator, it put me over there. And there's really... I misunderstood this environment. I thought it led me straight to a way out of the mountain. But no, it just leads me here. And then there's nothing here. So let's see. Okay, so I see. So that means there is only one way out of here. I gotta seize it. J-Bomb and Dick's Explosive Encounter Chapter 1. Crossing of Fates. Trotting around. So I gotta drop down here. Then go this way. Not this way, but this way over here. This is where the way out is. Right through here. Okay. Finally explored the mountain completely, it would seem. Oh, you're recycling processing. Okay, cool. I can see how that'd be essential. And hopefully it means not a whole lot of human contact. I hope. Wow. Love it. Okay, so now I gotta figure out where the path was up and out of here. Must be over here. Yes. Alright, here we go. Finally. I gotta get... There's a shrine right over there, but I still gotta get past a few more yokai to reach it. I only have one elixir. Fuck, that boss fight fucked me up. That seems like kind of a long fall. Maybe not. I want that shrine so bad, dude. I stay 50 feet away from most people, like dicks from the local 7-Elevens. So what's up here? Did I explore this away yet? Not very far, huh? Okay, if that's where I'm supposed to go, toward the castle. There's a whole village over there. We're not gonna explore the whole village. If I were to kill him, I can go inside there, huh? There's like treasure. I want to drop down there and fucking rest. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is dope as fuck. Okay. So my other off-stream build, when I rest, I get a whole bunch of fucking ninja and magic spells, but here I just get nothing. Hey, Astral Wisdom, sick. Yeah, I've got a bunch of new soul cores and stuff. I'll wait till after the mission to fuck with that shit, though. So I've been raising stamina. I'm going to go to around 50 for now. Just keep it round. It's like my X. Then I'll start raising something else, perhaps. I mean, stamina's kind of exciting. I'll start raising magic, I guess, right? So I can get some Oasis talismans. The stamina's cool because it affects my Odachi and my weight. I think I'm thinking with the wrong head, huh? Wow. Yeah, I'm not get it either, Dix. So I can go into the village. That's amazing. This stage is fucking huge, bro. I go back into the mountain as well. Can I go through this door? Oh, I can go through this door, I see. So I can't get in the village from here.
Lord Yoshitatsu has lost everyone. All retainers.
What's going on with Yoshitatsu?
Could this be the end of the Saito clan?
So I'm back in the mountain now. What's going on in here? Oh, I just respawned everybody, man. Fuck. They tricked me. If I do end up quarantined, I'm writing a fanfic, though, just to keep the brain working. You have any topic in mind? Oh. There was another way out. Right here. This is what I was thinking of last time. So in all my wandering back and forth, I managed to fuck up that whole situation. It's alright. Okay. So there is two ways out. This way, just leads to the shrine, it would seem. Perhaps. What's over here? There's some stuff going on over here, for sure. So there's just a dweller. He's no big deal. What the hell is that? It's a Sudama. There's a lot of dwellers. Guess I'll kill them first. Come back to the Sudama in a minute. I should just encounter him. It didn't really matter. Do your damn thing, do your thing, bro. There's two more dwellers there. Nobody wants to jump on me, do they? There's nobody waiting up ahead. Maybe they'll Tessaiga these guys, so I'm careful. Oh, what the hell is that sound? Oh, fuck. Okay, what's up, bro? How you doing? Right in your eyeball. Ouch. Oh, good block. This character has such a good block. Oof. I need to block more with this character. Some deviant art level stuff. I can write pretty well, but I fail at anything romantic / sexy, huh? I guess me being responsible is a pretty big joke, huh? Dix. One day the world's gonna rely on you, Dix. One day you're gonna be essential. Right now, though, it's whatever. What do you want, Sudama? What's on your mind, dude? Something on your mind? Gonna leave me behind? Gonna leave me behind. Have this coin thread. I don't want this shit. She says, yeah, essentially useless. Not even close, Dix. Okay, see you later, Broham. It was nice hanging out for a minute. We wash our hair with essential oils, huh? That's true. I don't. I just use cheap-ass fucking Suave 2-in-1. There's a Kodam up there. Aw, son of a bitch. Oh shit, I am in a little village now. We eat Wheaties, an essential part of a balanced breakfast. Well, it sure is fucking quiet around here. There's a dweller. There's a winner. Keep in mind that Yoshitatsu's forces do use Oh, he's a yokai. Oh, he's one of those fucking neckers, dude. He's a necker. Fucking neckers. Can't fool me, bro. I see your fucking aura. Got stamina, though. He dead? Jesus. So you can kill him before he actually sticks his neck out. Wash my hair, do you believe it or not, every single day. With body soap? Yeah, sometimes. Like an idiot. I thought you use hand sanitizer, huh? Yeah, that's like fucking gold these days. God dang dirty neckers. That's why you just go use one of the public dispensers, huh? But those are all empty these days. There's a cat. I don't really need him right now, but again, I have to activate him. I have a theory that it'll probably be one day give me a title for petting him enough times.
When my lord stared at those stones, it was as if he both saw them and saw nothing at all.
Oh, hi. Oh, son of a bitch. I thought I'd interrupt that. Oh, he's barfing my fucking face, bro. It's not even my fetish. Gross. I saw people gathered around one of those drinking from it like it was a faucet. Oh my god, I hope you're wrong. I hope you're totally making a joke right there. That's gross. So I can understand what the Nekodama says sometimes now. Is there a Kodama back here? There's something back here. Oh. Ah, Sekirets. Yeah, so I think it's your astral wisdom, if I had to guess. Dix mentioned his theory was that you could hear what the yokai say sometimes to understand it, based on how many times you encounter that yokai. That could very well be. But my theory is that it's more to do with your astral wisdom. As it goes up a level, you start to understand more of them. Look at this fucking dude, man. I love this fucking Scampus, man. What a young god. Gotta get your buzz somehow, huh? Now that you can't drink Corona. Yeah, apparently now it's like against the law to drink Corona. Wow. I can go multiple ways. So many ways to go. This is gonna be back to where I want to be, though. I think, which is above the shrine. I want to go back to where I came from and fight that guy I was scared to fight before, like a pussy. See you around, Scampus. Guy's usually by himself. He's pretty easy. Shot a fucking burst counter. Every time we test positive, Corona gets its lime, huh? Wow. That's amazing. And yet, somehow so true. Yamabushi bracers, huh? I'm getting near the shrine, I think. This is getting me back to where I want to be. Yeah, I want to be up there, I think. So there was also an alternate route back here, right? Or nah? I can go this way to get somewhere else altogether. Hi there, bud. Too slow. Boy, I didn't take any fucking block damage, though. Again, because I have such a great block. I can just block his goddamn rocket. My other character can't do that. Long before this crap started, I wanted to name my future daughter Corona. It being a shining part of the sun's light, it sounded pretty in my mind. Just do it, dude. Oh, hi. I think you'll find that, oh, he does not have a hint. It's alright, I don't need a hint. Let's guess correctly first try. Overjoyed! Aha! Easy game. That Corona is still pretty. For the reason you mentioned. Can't let, can't let one global pandemic affect your, your child naming decisions. Okay. Oh, you fucker. Oh, he died. Okay, I'm about to say, holy shit. I have no stamina left there. I'm not sure if the pulse or the burst takes no stamina. Again, that's another really interesting use for it then, right? It's like an emergency dodge if you're out of stamina. Or emergency block, or emergency, attack. That's so sick. What an awesome mechanic. Okay. Well, there sure is a lot to explore around here. Also beautiful, too. You get a fail-free trick, huh? Hang on. Yes. What pose is this? Bow? I'm not sure I have that one. What is that one? Bow. Bow. I'm not sure it's this one. Fuck! Too slow. Run! Run their way! Wanna fucking dance, asshole? We can dance. Oh my god! Attack me, asshole. What's up, D-Tech? Yo! So D-Tech just got a copy of 30th Anniversary Collection on PS4. He bought a new PS4. He bought NBA 2K something, and he bought Third Strike. Sick, dude. Maybe you can play this sometime. On Bruise Day Tuesday. You enjoying it so far? Getting some use out of it? Yeah, so J-Bomb, there's a mechanic in this thing called Burst Counter, and the tutorial sort of misexplains it. The tutorial makes it sound like it's just a way to counter bursts, as you'd expect, like a burst attack, which is already a fun mechanic. I like the burst attack mechanic. Who the fuck just hit me with some shit? That guy over there? What an asshole. But really, it's a really fun mechanic to let you cancel your moves freely. Oh shit. Including canceling your attack to another attack, or canceling your attack into a dodge. Ends up being really fun. What's up, D-Tech? What do you mean not doing so good? Having buyer's remorse? It's like Brian's also having a little bit of trouble today, emotionally. PS4, but can't get any good online connections. Do you just use Wi-Fi, D-Tech? Do you mean online connections, like, do you mean on Third Strike, or do you mean, like, in general, like, to just use the PSN store and stuff? Maybe you mean you're having lag in Third Strike. I hope that's a problem. That's not that huge of a problem. But if you mean you can't get it online at all to do things like download demos and download updates, that'd be kind of a drag. Can I kick this ladder down? Just want a shortcut? Oh, that's where I want to be. There's that guy on the bridge there. A drunk beaver crashed into his house. Damn, he says. Wow. Because you only have Wi-Fi. That sucks, dude. But you always buy a cable. Do you have your router near you? I can show you where to get a cable cheap. If you got a pro and using Wi-Fi, switch to 5 GHz connection. That could also help. But typically, Wi-Fi is not the truth for Third Strike. What's up, bro? It's kind of close quarters. He got his horn. Yeah, it still lags. But yeah, if you can reach your router, D-Tech, like if it's near you, like it's inside your room or otherwise nearby, like in the neighboring room, you can buy a pretty cheap cable that goes, it's really, really long. That'd be a huge help, probably. All right, Brian has one too. A sandwich walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here." Wow. Okay, so I got that guy. A little more treasure. This leads me back here to where I started from. Okay. So I'm making a nice big round loop-de-loo. So I kind of get a feeling for where I'm at. Yeah, D-Tech, I will send you a link after the stream to where you can buy a 100-foot cable for like 20 bucks. They're very cheap, and they're going to do a lot to improve your connection. I know that you're not exactly in a position where you can just buy whatever you want to buy whenever you want to buy it. But something to keep in mind, though, for the future. Dix, that's right. Don't listen to Dix, dude. He's trying to make you break your PS4. He can be very convincing sometimes. You gotta be careful. You gotta be vigilant. Yeah, in my case, D-Tech, I bought a really, really long cable. And I run it through my house. And it works out really well. You gotta listen to Dix, J-Bomb. Listen to him, but don't take all of his advice. Yo, this game is amazing, Apples. It's only Game of the Year. All show, no blow, huh? He's like, no, look where we're at now, see? Should be listening to Dix more often. This game has plenty of blow apples. Oh, okay, here we go. Doom Eternal has something to say, huh? Are you playing that game, J-Bomb? Oh, who saw me? Son of a bitch. Look at this sneaky bastard. Got him. Oh, that's bad. You're done, boy. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I am not tonight because I'm chilling with you guys, but yeah, it's awesome. I've heard it's like a fucking, you know, I think game of the year. Like, mind-blowingly good game. Which I'm always pumped to hear. So, I want to kind of be up there. And there's so much, this place is such a huge dungeon. Like, I don't really want to go where I'm supposed to go too early. I'm trying to figure out where, you know, I can go and not advance the game, but it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Wow. Unbelievable. This game looks so good. I'm going to actually use my gun here with the sacred shots and wipe this guy off the face of the earth. Plop! If you don't want a 1,000,000-foot cable running through your house, the power adapter seems like an okay idea, huh? I never tried one. I have my doubts about it. But if I had tried one, maybe I'd be more open-minded. What? Look at how huge this dungeon is, dude! What the fuck? Yeah, I agree, J-Bomb. I'm not sure if I totally agree that 2019 sucked for games. I haven't really... Oh, it's a Dark Realm. Oh, fuck. Well, are you that boy? Are you the Dark Realm boy? I can tangle with you. If you're by yourself. Hello? Let's dance, fucker. Oh, come on. Oh, he's faster now, right? I want his eye so bad. You're done. Whew. Meh, not suck. There's a difference, huh? Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say, Jim, is not that you're wrong, but rather that I really don't play a lot of games that come out like new, so I'm not prepared to co-sign that. I'm sure if I looked, I could probably find a lot of great games for 2019, but maybe you're right. So far, this game's been good to me, that's for damn sure, with Nioh. Oh, my radar doesn't work in here, right. I can't use my radar when you're inside the dark realm. I don't know where the boss is. I don't want to find the boss on accident. Let me go out here real quick and see if he's this direction. I think it's this direction, right? I gotta be careful. Yeah, he's that away. So let's not go in there yet. This place is fucking huge, man! So my theory is this is going to send me back to where I was. I hope this goes back to where I was. Because that way I can get a sense for where I am. What the fuck? This is where they have all their arrows and shit. There's a Sudama here. This is my favorite stage so far. I've loved all the stages so far. Here, have this heavyweight axe, I guess. I'm in a way qualified to be a critic either way. My opinion is but just dust in the wind, huh? Guys, what was your greatest gaming letdown? For me, it was definitely the PS3 in general. If I had to be more specific, maybe like Metal Gear Solid 4. Yeah. Real showy, Brit. Oh, you got instant performance of a PS1, huh? I was mad spoiled and I had both as a kid, but I can see how that'd be an issue. Yeah, N64, yeah, definitely didn't have the games. It had some awesome games. I want to play some Diddy Kong Racing on stream soon. I've been hankering lately. You guys down to watch some Diddy Kong Racing? But yeah, PS1 for me was like the console. Like N64 I played a little bit of. It had some pretty good games on it, but PS1 had like everything. Mass Effect Andromeda, more broken, weaker characters, worse ending. Huh? Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I've heard that game was fucking terrible. Guys, go watch the Crowbcat video. C-R-O, like the word crow, like an ant, like a bird. B-C-A-T, like crow, B, cat. He had a whole video on Andromeda. I love his channel, and his video on Andromeda was amazing. I saved up so much to be able to buy it and was so hyped because of NES and SNES greatness and ended up so sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Brian. That's kind of heartbreaking. I wish I hadn't asked now. But I mean, it had a lot of good games though, right? But yeah, I can see how you felt like you were missing out. This dungeon is massive. So many optional pads. So beautiful. So much treasure. Unbelievable. Hey there, bud. Right in the fucking horn. Oh, who just hit me? I think I stepped into the fucking torch or some shit. Ouch! Oh, somebody is trying to throw bombs at me. You fucker. Who's this wise guy with the bombs? Fuck. That damn dirty ape. Andromeda had the best combat in the series, and for that reason alone, I was okay with it, huh? Plus, I didn't mind some of the character personalities, ago or not. Yeah, I still love Ocarina of Time, GoldenEye, Mario 64, etc. But going over to my friends' houses and seeing what they had on PS1 made me mad salty. Yeah, again, I was spoiled as fuck, so it's kind of hard for me to really sympathize. Because to me, you know, N64 was a great console because, you know, it had so many great games. But at the same time, if I hadn't had PS1, if I actually had to buy it myself as a kid and missed on PS1, I can see how there'd be a lot of salt there. At least you had a reason to visit friends, huh? I guess, dude. We all had those friends as kids, right? Where they had the cool video game console. We would go to their house and be like, wow. Oh, the castle gate. I had to come this way. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Weren't the N64 games pretty expansive? Like, relative to other shit at the time? No. I mean, when it came out before PS1 did, as I recall. If I'm not mistaken. I know I bought it before I bought a PS1. Or should I say, as a kid, I got it as a gift. And of course, compared to SNES games, that was mind-blowing. But compared to PS1, no, not really. They're quite comparable. In fact, you can make the argument that they were much smaller in scope because of the cartridge limitations. Oh, there's a key. I need to use a key here. Is this where the boss is? Use the gate key. So I got a shortcut now, but I don't really want a shortcut. Oh, I'm sorry. Expensive. I'm sorry. I said expansive. Expensive. To make, yes. To buy, I don't think so. Cartridges were mad expensive compared to discs. That's why PS1 and discs went out overall in the end. You big dummy. Yeah, David. I like N64 better, but that was probably only because we had like 4-player games, huh? Mario Party, Battle Tanks, Wrestling, Sarge's Heroes. I've still missed some stuff back here. This dungeon is so massive. There's just guys over there just fucking shit up still. I want to get over there. I gotta go up here and go around, I guess. PS4 initially, started replaying it on PC a while ago, huh? Playing what? I missed what game we're talking about here. You big stupid head. You big butt dummy. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda, yeah. Okay, this is where I want to be, I think. I can go back across this way. Let's just go, this is where the Kodama was, I think. Oh no, here we go. That's where the Kodama is. Wow, this is so sick. Hey, congrats, Yoga Brain. It's not a very long game, huh? Got the sequel lined up, or maybe you were totally unimpressed. And what's your overall feelings about it? I know that it was before your time. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the more archaic mechanics were kind of rub you the wrong way. For me, it was very nostalgic to replay it, but in your case, it's definitely got a unusual, there'd be no right stick and all. It's kind of hard to look around and shit and to lock on. Getting through crosscode right now, huh? Sick. I've heard a lot of good things about that game. Okay, you're done. Oh, this sucks. I want to fight him here. Oh, shit. I gotta lure him back here. Hey, bud. Come and get me. Come and get me. No, yeah, you come up here. Glad you didn't mind the control scheme that much. Don't taunt me, asshole. Fuck! Ouch! Oh, God! I got all my stamina back for that. Is that a reward? Oh, no! No! Fuck. Gotta watch your stamina, dude. Oh, the tank controls, huh? I'm glad the combat went okay for you, Dix. That was unplayably broken for me. Huh? T-poses in 3 fights is kind of broken. Basic ability temp crashing the game kind of broken, huh? Yeah, maybe they added a bunch of patches and shit. Alright, so how am I gonna get back? I guess I have to go this way. Yes! Oh, no problem, J-Bomb. No, I kind of like having the rant. You guys know me. I love hearing about your guys' thoughts on games. That's something I really get off on. I know that boy's coming. Yeah, you can't fool me, dude. Oh, fuck! I got pretty good blocks on that move. This is a good place to his eye. Oh, no, he can cancel that. So it got me last time. Oh. You can cancel that in this game. That's pretty tough in this game. Oh, fuck, a splash. Oh, he got stamina now, finally. Wow. Getting fucking wrecked by these guys. I was a Quarian fan, and they weren't around. I mean, in the actual race. Oh, shit. I gotta find a better way to fight those guys. Again, if I were a magic character, it'd be way easier. But I'm not. I'm not a magic character at all. Actually, the shortcut would be to go back up there, right? That's the shortcut. That's the tech. But I can't get there from here, like in that one song by... Maybe I can. I'm pretty sure I can't get back there from here. Oh, well, I can go this way, right. He gets off on them and sometimes enjoys making you feel like a submissive if he disagrees. Yeah. Definitely. I gotta get down the elevator. Let me plug in my iPad here. What's up? Why so tired, Apple? Had a long day at work today? I know you're fucking essential. How am I gonna get on the elevator from here, though? Got so much work to do tonight, huh? Maybe you should take a nap. That's not a good idea. I can drop down there. This is so tricky, bro. This is so tricky. I don't know about this, dude. I'm just gonna go around the other way. It's longer, but it's just gonna be more manageable for me in terms of navigation at this point. Good night, Apples. Good luck. Good luck with your work. Burr chat. Burr apples. Okay, fuck. So I gotta get all the way. Wait, here. Oh, that's the sound of. What is that sound? Is that this? No, it's not. What is that sound? Oh, that's my grave. That's where I died, was up there. Did someone say brrrrup? I don't think they did. Don't even feel like harassing Venka today, huh? That sucks. Hopefully feel better. This is definitely a long way around, and there sure are a lot of bad guys around here. Including some real fucking winners, like this guy. I got lucky fighting him last time. I definitely want to snipe that little fucker. I'm gonna go Sacred Arrow. Gotta ambush the fuck out of this man's. I actually want to wait for him to turn around. I know this is lame, but I'm really scared of this guy. I lost all my souls. I'm gonna hide here like a shinobi. Like in that one game, what's it called? I have 5 elixirs. I have full anima. I need to use this anima. That means using Enki. Do I have Wyra? I think I have Wyra on too. Wyra's pretty good. But Enki is godlike. This boy coming? Oh, he coming. Oh, Lord, he coming. Is he turning around now? Oh, he is. Okay, let me heal him. Didn't a little too hard there. That's the punch with that. Punch with the heavy attack. Oh shit, it barely hit him, wow. Yeah, so enemies I can only hit once, I should hit with the heavy attack, not the light attack. But I think it's an acronym now. I think it's a short for oh, that fucking stock wolf sound is just fucking hilarious. Okay, now how am I? How do I get up higher? That's why I'm going around this way, I think. Can I block this? I can. Wow, that's crazy. This build has got really good blocks. I can block it and get a punish and everything. sneak up behind him. Real shady-like. Oh, man, what a dodge. See that fucking dodge he just did? What a fucking champion. What a badass. Okay. Oh, I'm so paranoid, dude. It's like I'm looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. So that's where I want to end up. There's my souls back there, so we're in business. That guy's throwing shit at me, I think. It's okay. I'm just going to ignore... I can't ignore him. I have to kill them both. It's like I can't stop what I'm feeling within. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. Oh, come on, come on. Fuck. There we go. You fucker. Okay. Use a bunch of arrows there, but that's what they're for. I can run back this way, get my souls back, and then fight this fucker again. And not lose this time. So, I need to be much more conservative with my punches against this guy. He just has such good... He has such good recovery on his moves. Like, I can't... If I were a mage, I could slow him down. But I'm not a mage, so I can't slow him down. This is how it goes. I'm gonna shoot this guy in the head with a sacred gunshot. If I can, he's kind of mobile, though. Oh, fuck. It's okay, he's gonna come over here and fight me now. That works for me. Okay, I gotta be conservative with my stamina as well. I need to just basically not go for as big of punishes as I would normally go for. He's that kind of guy. I have to basically stay conservative with my punishes. I also need to use all my anima, like ASAP. Come here, you fucker. Come here, big boy. Come here. Mm-hmm. That's what I like, dude. You know what I like. No. Don't stop. That's not gonna fall for that trick this time. He's like, come over here and hit me, dude. Not in the little baby bridge, bro. I don't want that. I wanted this. Oops, wrong button. Oh, fuck. Without stamina. Ooh. Ugh. My God. So I got 50,000 souls now. If I can find a fucking shrine or a shortcut in some other capacity, I can level up. So there's a castle. I think I should go back to the that Dark Realm area. Because I think this is where I'm supposed to fight the final boss, which would seem. Although that means there's probably a shrine nearby. Which is what I want. It's what I want. It's what I want. Oh, fuck. What the hell? You hear a sound? Oh, there's my character coming up the ladder, huh? Oh, this prequel shenanigans. But you know this place is, J-Bomb? This looks familiar to you? So I'm gonna kill this guy before I get that treasure. It sure does, man. That's crazy. Looks like you don't pay attention to the story in the last game. Oh, hey, it's a Kodama. Prequel shenanigans. So I could drop down there if I wanted to. Now, oh, I already fought that shit. So up there is where the Dark Realm is. I remember that guy. I remember that guy now. So it's like a kind of a shortcut. So now we're kind of unifying all of our paths, finally. Because, yeah, I can come up here and kill that archer, and I can drop down there, and I can basically go toward the Dark Realm. Okay. Yeah, there's this stuff here. Okay. This is the Dark Realm, then. I can clear the Dark Realm, probably get a shrine as a reward, and then fight the boss. What a fucking stage. So because I died, I ended up beating that stupid, yeah, that Cyclops for no reason. That sucks. Last time I used this gun, right, I used a sacred shot to kill this guy. Just to be done with him. Come on. Okay. Here we go. It's going to be tough. I got full ammo again. I need to expend it. I wonder if I can lure him out here. I probably could if I really tried hard enough. Come out here, big boy. Here we go. That's what I like. Fight me out here. So greedy. You're done. Ooh, very greedy there. You got so much access shit on you. You're starting to look like a Final Fantasy character. Oh, excess shit. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking mad fucking fancy. I'm a fancy lad? I'm trying to say, I'm not a fancy lad. It's only suitable that I would have all this fancy shit on me. So I've been around here yet? I have. There's really not a whole lot. Just maybe some treasure I found. That's been like early access shit. I was like, do I? Okay, so we gotta be careful here. I wonder who the guy is that runs this dark realm anyway. I don't think it's him. His arm looks extra beefy. It's just me. Are you by yourself, bro? There's a homie right there. Can I sneak past you? Oh, it's not a homie. It's just skeletons. It could have been his homie for all I know, but it's just a skeleton for now. Anybody in the ceiling? Nope. Alright. Bonk. Ouch. Oof. It's so crazy how when their head flies off, you can hear the stereo of it when it flies past your shoulder. I like when games show all stuff you have equipped. Huh? You're constantly reminded of how useless most of your gear is. I also like it. Mostly because it's more, you know, dynamic. It changes throughout the course of the game. And it's more rewarding to find new gear that way. But you're right, it does also look kind of goofy sometimes. Final Fantasy characters hide tents in their buttholes, huh? They do that as well. They do quite a lot of weird stuff. Not the least of which is, you know, wear a bunch of goofy clothes. Oh, that looks like one of those neckers. Frickin' neckers. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to go with it. He's by himself, it's not that bad. I haven't fought a necker yet in this. Oh, that was close. So greedy, dude. I'm so greedy. Please don't say realistic. I don't want my games to be realistic. They can have as many tents in their bottles as they want, huh? Come on, Brian. You said please don't say realistic, dude. I gotta torment your guy. Your butthole does make me want to pitch a tent. Okay, okay. That could be why they have them all up there. Ooh, treasure. That's a pretty cool mechanic that you gotta unlock the treasure by beating the Dark Realm. No, Java! Yeah, I think we're a little bit old at this point to care about realism in games. I think that, to my knowledge, there's nobody out there still rallying behind that flag. That was more like a year 2006 thing. I can go downstairs and upstairs? Oh my god. Why is this game this way? Oh shit! They're the Follow Nothing Man. What's up, dude? Welcome back. He was here for yesterday's Third Strike stream. He was going to join the tournament, decided not to at the last minute. Decided it wasn't for him. Are you by yourself in here, Mr. Crazy Arm? Oh, fuck. Get owned, bro. Jesus. What's up with your internet, if I'm having trouble watching the stream? Maybe we don't got quality options right now, huh? That does happen quite a lot. There's a lot of stuff around here. I'd gladly show up and proudly earn last. Oh, you mean for Third Strike? I see. Yeah, it's kind of a drag. What's with the internet, J-Bomb? Why is it so suspect? Are you on the Wi-Fi and can't really do much about that? Or is it because your actual ISP has kind of shitty internet? Because remember, Wi-Fi is like usually the biggest culprit in terms of connection quality. If you wire it up, you might find that your internet's actually not that bad. But maybe you're already wired up. Yeah, I can't do anything about that, huh? Well, this is an interesting little area here. Tis Wi-Fi, and you can't really run a cable. Can't be drilling no holes. That's a problem for some people, for sure. This is cool.
Lord Yoshitatsu, I will fell any number of castles for you. Forget the spirit stones. I am yours to command.
What? This guy gave me his goat. Is he a traitor?
When he seized this castle, it was Lord Hanbei's way of showing his loyalty. Well, it can be hard to show how you really feel sometimes, can it not?
Oh, it can, dude. You don't want to command that guy. He's got the cough, huh? Another one of those fucking neckers. It worked for a very short period of time. I mean, threw it through the air. So let's back to the beginning, huh? Okay, this is a more involved dark room than it first appeared. Because there's multiple floors to this shit. There's levels of this shit, dude. There's layers to this ogre. It's kind of fun how he's like a real human in this game. Oh, fuck! This guy's got a lot of fucking stamina. Oh, I have no stamina left, my dumbass. Oh, that's alright. Get the kill. The greed. The greed. I have 4 elixirs left. Fuck. I'm gonna go back and rest, dude. Need to get this shrine. Alright, I'm gonna go through my gear real quick, guys. I know. It's kind of a silly time to do that, but I really want to make sure that I have the best gear I can possibly wear, because I really want to try to complete this. This one looks way cooler. Gives me damage bonus, damage taken. Okay. Other realm resist, that's good. Go with this. It doesn't look like enough to be a sequel, huh? I guess it doesn't really come through on stream that well. But I would argue that it certainly is more than enough to be a sequel. If it were expansion, it'd be a gigantic expansion, if it were considered an expansion. It's got a lot of new things, a lot of new mechanics as well. But yeah, it's definitely sequel-worthy. And if it were like anything less than a sequel, it would be ridiculous. Okay. 108. Live with that. 69, nice. Nice. Oh, I'm over 70 though. Fuck. I've seen at least 4 enemies from Nioh, one using the same moveset. Most enemies are new. There are a few, I'm grateful they have all the ones from the last game. That just expands the number of enemies in this game. I wouldn't want them not to have them. All the ones in return have new movesets. They appear the same, but they have recycled, they have touched up the animations a little bit, and they also have brand new moves. And new patterns. So I've never seen, all the ones in return are different. Sometimes in some very profound ways. Okay, so there's this treasure over there. Now, there wasn't much reward. I have to go downstairs or upstairs, or both. Okay. Yeah, basically, they are as I would have wanted them to be. They bring back all the enemies, which is something I'm grateful for. They have added them, they've given them some new moves, new AI, and the returning moves have been touched up animation-wise. What more can you ask for? And again, they also have tons of brand new enemies. Okay, here I can go downstairs or upstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs. What the fuck? Wait, I'm getting close to the boss. Like, real close to the boss. I'm just mad Venka didn't truly test a theory, because just using a hammer with triangle for 100 hours, yeah. That's not the boss. This is an Enki. He's probably the guy I want to kill. The boss must be upstairs. Boy, it sure is quiet down here. You're really the guy, just an Enki by himself? I don't trust that shit. I've got Guardian. I got my my yokai shift on deck if I have to use it. Okay. Hurt. Yeah, I could have just tried to use my overhead, attack and try to see if it compares to the first game in that respect. More like end key. He's not the end key, dude. He was a mid key. I was hoping that would clear the fucking yokai realm. I only have 3 elixirs left. But again, I think they're imprisoning yokai here. Yeah, I think that the overhead thing wouldn't work as well in this game because oh fuck! Oh, what if he has what if he can be stun locked in the Dark Realm? Maybe, hard to tell. Oh, he has more of those? Oh, this is bad. What are you trying to do? Stop it. He has so much health. Stop. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Stop it. It's like Oro's fucking Yagyo. It's me, his Yagyo Dama. It's got a long startup, longer than it looks. Oh, they are cool, dude. I love those guys. Clear the Dark Realm. I have 4 elixirs left. Yeah, they're super sick. I find it very interesting that you can interrupt their fireball, even though they've got them like all charged up. You can still break it. Oh, it still hit them. Again, I really feel like they're gonna kind of expand those guys to be more like support characters in this after this dungeon. So they're gonna like experiment on yokai here. Gross. Okay, so now I can go up to the top. Also, there's treasure I can get. Hopefully I find a shrine soon. Because look at, I'm at the boss. Here's the boss at the top of this castle. There's the shrine. It was cursed before. Now, where is the treasure? I'm going to rest here, actually. Because they're not going to respawn any enemies here anyway, because we're in a dark realm. Or was a dark realm. Okay. Let's level up a couple times. So I'm going to have my stamina at 50. But I still can't wear that full set the way I wanted to. So I'm going to keep raising stamina, guys, for real. That's the way this build's going to be, guys. Boring, but I don't think I really need... I really want to wear any gear I want to wear. It's kind of the idea behind this build. I would like to have Oasis Talismans, but not badly enough to sacrifice this for now. I really am still kind of trying to wear this heavy gear and still not able to wear it all. So now can I wear that? Now I've raised my my shit a bit. Maybe it was up here on my head, huh? No. The greaves. Now I can wear the heavy greaves. Okay. So now I can wear everything that I want to wear. This bow, I have another Master Archer bow. It's a little bit better. But still, in general, don't have a better bow. I have, do I have a better rifle yet? I do. Quite a bit better. I'm going to lock my best hand cannon as well. Because I want to have a hand cannon on deck to use my hand cannon ammo. Alright. How come my horns are glowing on this thing? Even though I'm not in the dark room anymore. What if I were to hold this button down? I had double horn action. This actual helmet has glowing horns. That's cool. It's made of Amrita. Canonically speaking, here's the treasure. Yeah. I'm definitely hurting for some magic. I feel like the bosses are going to be pretty hard now that I can't slow them down. So was there more treasure that I missed? Or am I just... Oh, there's some here I missed. Wow, oh, there's a Kodama back there. How do I get back there? They let me see him on purpose just to make me salty. Are you in here, little bud? Your character's horny, huh? She's been out here fighting yokai with no man for too long. You're telling me, dude. Is Enki fighter slang? Enki is the name of those big monkey demons. Dix was making a joke because he was going to be the Enki that ended me. Because, you know, Dix. Always talking that sweet shit. Okie dokie. So that guy respawned because he was outside of the yokai realm. Enki are the monkey men. They're the monkey men. Okay, so I'm back where I started now. In the game, that is. Not Brian. Isn't Brian a monkey man, dude? Brian wishes. So I gotta get back there. There's a whole other shit back there. The whole hallway back there. But how? It must be a wall that is one of those kind of walls. But where would that be? You want to go? Venka wants an Enki. He's looking for the gorilla of his dreams. Wow. Wow. J-Bomb, I've never heard anything quite like that before. There's got to be a secret ninja door to get into that spot. Or it might just go up. Might just gotta go up. Or it might have to come from the outside, too. There's that possibility. This whole thing looks mad suspicious. But it would appear to be nada. Before I try going upstairs, where I'm pretty sure the boss is, I want to step outside and see if I can walk around the outside. I'm pretty sure I can't, though. But who knows? Maybe I can find a way around. Nice dodge. Oh, my lord! He pressed it to my lips, dude. He pressed it to my lips. Yeah, I can't get around that way, that's for damn sure. Oh, the castle gate! Remember that old shit we unlocked? Forgot about that shit. Where the hell is that gonna lead me? I unlocked the castle gate. The stage is so expansive, I almost forgot the whole bullshit. If the boss is up there, and it is, then where's this gonna lead me? Probably to that fucking Kodama. I unlocked this alternate path because I went down and killed that guy on the other route. He gave me a key to that gate. High stance. Oh my lord. Now we're talking. So what's down here then? Anything? Before I go up there. No. It's a really pretty tree. Okay, how about up here then? This is where the Kodama is for sure, but what else? Maybe a shortcut to the boss, huh? I feel like the whole point of that key, the gate key, was to skip the Dark Realm. So this must lead to the boss as well, if I had to guess. They both kind of go to the same place, somehow. There he is. Hiding like a hider. But where does this lead? Yeah, there's another staircase up. It must lead. They must both lead to the same second floor. So I could have gone upstairs and found my way here as well, almost certainly. Sure is quiet around here. There's a Scampus. What's good, bro? Come along, Scampus, come along. Oh my god, the meme. He's a real human. Because he actually ran out of key. Thanks for your help, Scampus. No problem, bud. Okay, so we're both going to both these staircases go to the second floor. Ah, there's a shortcut. Okay, I see. So I actually couldn't have gone the other way without the key. But yeah, I could have skipped the Dark Realm. That's no fun. There was treasure there. Many guys to slay. Now we're in new territory, which means bad guys. I gotta find the staircase down so I can get a sense of continuity here. There's a guy at the end of a long hallway. I think he's a real guy. He's not glowing. The ones that are the long neck guys have a glow to them, like a yokai glow. He's just a normal dude. That him like bullshit. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, nice. Cool, I like the snow and the cobweb effect. Hello? Anybody in here? No? Keep in mind those stupid wizards can be invisible. It's kind of creepy. You never know where they're going to be.
Daughter, I am prepared to fulfill my duty by marrying the Fool of Owari. Father, please look after yourself.
So that's Nobunaga, right? He was a fool of Owari, and she did marry him in an arranged marriage, I guess. Okay, this is the boss, right? Oh, there's another yokai realm. So no, not quite. We gotta climb this whole castle now. Damn, the stage is long. There's a fucker. Looking like a lonely fucker. I'm gonna try that combo again like I did last time. I did like a string where I did this. I did blop, blop. Nope, it's not really much of a string. I think I got it. Some of the last time it was faster. The backstab into the overhead. Okay, anything else around here? Any Kodama hiding around? Doesn't look like it. Oh, well, there's a secret route here. Very sneaky. Let me try this thing real quick, though. I don't want to do like this and be like... bop, bop, bop. Fast I can do it. Takes my whole stamina bar to do a 3-hit combo or 4-hit combo after that. So, that's where I came from. That staircase there. That's not where I came from, but it's where I could have come from, right? This is where, yeah, this is the Dark Realm. Okay. I thought we're back here again. So I can go around this way, but I can't get through there. So that's where the secret path comes in. Okay. Oh, hi. Nice Odachi fucker. Oh, fuck! I got lucky there. You didn't have enough poise. Blop, 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 blop. That elixir, son. Okay, he's just chilling down here, apparently. Oh, there's another little secret room here. Very ninja-y. Lots of little hidden rooms. Thanks, Vencabot, for the plug. Lots of exorcist stuff. Probably better for my mage than for my big warrior character. Okay, so now we can go through here. Go fight that fucking creepy yokai thing. No treasure in here. Lots of destroyed furniture, though. Nice little details. There's that fucker. He has a homie over there, too. Oh. It's kind of a drag. I really want to not trigger that fucking yokai realm. I might get my gun out. My gun's already out. Make sure I got sacred ammo. Okay. Okay. Let's do this guy first. Again, I have no hint here. So I gotta try these gestures and hope for the best. Nice! Okay, got lucky again. So this is definitely the pre-boss fight. The pre-boss fight hot tub. It's a different kind of hot tub, though. It's kind of unusual. The last game only had one kind of hot tub. Take me with you, I'll squash your foes. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, last game only had one kind of hot spring. This one seems to have at least two. How's that for a sequel? Alright, who's this gonna be? Again, I can't power up my character at all before I fight this Dark Realm, so I just gotta trigger him, see who it is. Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay. So far, they haven't done that. I want to hit this guy with the triangle attack, I feel like. What a whip. Oh, fuck. I should have just burst countered him. I'm still kind of getting the hang of that. Ouch, you fucker. You're done. Whew. Okay, so I still have 8 elixirs. I need to use one, though. That guy's not going to respawn, at least. 20,000 souls, approximately. We're getting close to the boss, for sure. I wonder if there's another story, or this might be the boss right here. This castle is fucking gigantic. Okay, not the boss yet. It was a fucking climatic encounter here, holy shit. I mean, here's the guy that killed my dad, so to speak, or the chick, I guess. Yoshitatsu is actually a woman. There's the boss room, though. Okay. Is there a shorter shortcut? No, that's the boss room right there for show. And there is no shorter shortcut. Okay. Well, this is a very simple character. All I have is these fucking elixirs. I don't got like a bunch of spells or anything. This is going to be a challenge. The time is now 11:24. It's already been 3 hours of playing this game. Let's do it and hope for the best. It's probably a human. Probably a human with a guardian spirit, though. I have my anima to use. I should get these burst counters. If I die, it's no big deal. It's got a pretty short shot to the healing station, the shrine. Face me, Yoshitatsu, for the honor of our father. Oh my god, that mask is fucking godlike. Oh my fuck, you're not Yoshitatsu, or are you? I don't think it actually is here. Got the big smoochy lips. Got eyeshadow on. But she's mad, you mind? What, she has my fucking guardian spirit? Oh, she has one that's even better than mine. What? Oh, she has a few. What? I can stun her. Holy shit. Oh, fuck her. Yo, fuck your stamina, lady. Yeah, it's kind of hard to block. It's a one-off. Could have pressured her there. Fuck. That was a burst counter situation. Oh, my soul! Oh, you bitch. Just gonna build anima. Wow, nice burst. Okay. Oh, you fucker. I might pop here, to be honest. I'll save my pop for later. It's okay. Got good pressure, but I can get around. Oh, you're done. Ooh, okay, wasn't that bad. You shit, lady. So yeah, the key there was that I could stun lock her. Like, she didn't have as much poise as she looked like she's supposed to have with all that heavy armor on. Okay. Was it good, lady? Wanna give me a cutscene? Here we go. GG. What a stage. What a fucking stage, man. God damn. Spoiler, it's a woman. It looks just like me! What? Because it is my sister. What? What? She's sludge now? That son of a bitch is gonna kill my mom and fucking stab me as a baby. The plot fucking thickens, dude.
It's over. So, what's with the long face?
I didn't see that coming. That's kind of fun. That's why her face is always covered in her little character bio and stuff. Because she looks like me. Also, with the character effect, it's kind of fun, right? Like, it would look like whoever you made your character look like, that's what it would change her appearance too.
The spirit stones. Where are they? They're supposed to be here.
We were duped. As a horse walks into a bar, huh? I might get that joke. That's the whole joke. So I actually had my guardian spirits? Why the long face? That's a classic. Tokichiro seems to be very agitated about the spirit stones going missing, but it's of little concern. Yoshitatsu's collapse, the terrible state of the castle, was it all caused by overuse of the stones? Just like that dagger of yours and the glow of this talisman of mine, the world is full of mysteries. As Tokichiro says, Nobunaga's conquest of Mino has finally reached its end, and now it seems he has shifted his focus to the west. Says the end of that chapter, huh? She didn't drop a soul core, Saito. I kind of think to myself how it's kind of interesting how her name was Saito, and she has this mask on, and but yet she was Hideyoshi's daughter the whole time. I was like, well, I wonder why that is. Because she was me, dude. I guess. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. I got 2 guardian spirits now, what? So the primary one functions as normal. The secondary one will grant you the protection that is marked with the transfer icon. Its effect will be less than when it's active as your primary guardian spirit, right? During a mission, you can press R1 and L2 to switch your primary... Oh, I can switch them now? Could I do it in the last game? That's cool. In the last game, there was this mechanic where you could have 2, and the second one was sort of like very, very secondary. It didn't really have much of an impact on your gameplay that much. But you can switch them now, huh? So that means I can have 2 different soul... I can have more soul cores attached. I can actually change my soul core build mid-combat. Okay. Now I can travel to the next region. And I only got 1 new submission. That's kind of a drag. May have to complete this one to unlock more. Oh, there's another one over here. Now let's watch more cutscenes and move on to the next game, guys. We're playing Zelda tonight. That was such an amazing mission, dude. That mission was so good. With each success, Hideyoshi's reputation grew greater. Yet for all his small victories, he was still a bit player in a much larger landscape. Forced to lead the horses of his masters around by the bit. There you go, Brian. Horses. I'm pretty sure my character's Hideyoshi.
Our enemies are terrified at the sight of you.
Yuck it up, guys. There's me over there. You can tell me my crazy-ass helmet. This is Nobunaga. Everyone's getting new costumes in this game. It's kind of fun. Every chapter we get new costumes.
Oh. Lord Nobunaga is about to perform.
Gonna perform? What do you mean? He sings? I was horse shadowing, yeah. So he's singing in Japanese. They want to have to redub this, which makes sense. Boo, you stink. That thing's kind of pretty. I noticed that Tokichiro's outfit changed.
Ours, and I'm deeply in your debt. Tonight, we drink.
Sa.
Henceforth, Inabayama will be known as Gifu.
Why not change it
This will be
same
our
day?
base.
Why change it?
As we unify this nation.
Boy sounds ratty AF,
I
man.
expected
Come on.
nothing less, my lord.
Here, get down.
In light of this, we would be honored if you would permit us to be known by a new name.
You dare to address him like this?
fuck?
Know your place.
Man, we fucking saved the day, bro. Back off. He owes us.
We want to mix elements from both our names and be known as Yoshihide. Two people, one name.
Very well.
What?
But your name shall be Hideyoshi.
Oh my god! I get top billing, dude.
You may well be the first people to share a name,
We're married, man.
but I suspect it will suit you well. I expect the unexpected from you both.
So that explains why, you know, in actual Japanese history,
Nioh Guardians.
there is only one Hideyoshi, right? What they're implying here is that, you know, in this fanciful reimagining of history, that, you know, Tokichiro was the brains, and my character was the brawn. And historically, we're known as one person, but really we're two people.
To unify the country, Lord Nobunaga first wants to capture all the provinces around the capital. To do that, he's got to go all the way west to defeat the Asakura clan in Echizen.
If real dick spot's crazy.
Thing is, if you just want to waltz into Echizen, I've got some bad news for you. Over in Omi, Lord Nobunaga's brother-in-law, Azai Nagamasa, has broken his alliance with the Oda clan.
Okay.
But hey, this just means we've got a chance to shine. Ready to show everyone what Hideyoshi is made of.
I'm pumped, dude. Let's go. I said it before in pretty much every stream so far, but it could just be that I'm easily taken by the anime aspect of it all. But I care way more about the plot of this game than the last game. Not that I'm saying it's like the best plot of all time or anything, but I feel like, you know, the arc with, you know, figuring out who, Dosan was and having to avenge his death, you know, kill my sister. Then this thing with, you know, my character being half yokai and they're being kind of manipulated behind the scenes that, you know, for some reason is trying to pit human against yokai, probably. Yeah, I'm into it. Look at these secret things here real quick. Play some Zelda, guys, as usual. If you guys enjoy hanging out, I'll keep the channel on. Check my Patreon page, patreon.com/Vencabot. I stream for at least 5 nights a week, if not 6. This week we're doing 5 nights, that is. We're doing Monday through Friday this week. More Nioh 2 tomorrow. Tonight we're playing some Zelda. That's the Link's Awakening on Game Boy Color. Zelda Link's Awakening DX. That follows here in a few minutes. I'm going to probably try and find these little hidden items real quick. Real quick. These Shugendu Hermit Hatchets, huh? Mount Haku is one of the 3 holy mountains of Japan. Since it's the source of so many rivers, the mountain itself is considered a repository of the gods, particularly gods that are associated with water and agriculture. It's been used as a spiritual training ground for practitioners of Shugendo since the Nara period. Alright. Wow. Game of the year, dude. That mission was the best stage I have ever played in my, you know, more than 100 hours of playing the Nioh franchise. Like, there's been pretty good stages so far in this game. Maybe even better than the DLC of the first game. But that stage was just wow. What a massive labyrinth. What? I need to find more of these little hidden things. Where's my hidden spots? So if those don't know, this game has a little feature where if you find hidden spots on the map, you can get gear and a little blurb. So far, the first stage had a few. The hidden spots, yeah. The first map had like 7. The second map had like 4. I wonder if you unlock more as you do more missions. That might be it. That might be why there's none here. Okay, fine. Be that way. So there's only one on this map so far, anyway. Let's view the country map. Go back to Soaring, see if any new ones unlocked here. I'm also, if you guys will be patient, I'm also going to go through and do my menu stuff. You always know Nioh's insane menu diving. Aha, there is more that I got unlocked. How about that? So it must be based on how many missions you do. Mikawa Warrior's Helmet, huh? Okazaki Castle is located in Mikawa Province. While Tokugawa Ieyasu was born here, he had next to no power at the time. This was seen in the castle's original shabby construction with simple thatched roofs and not a single stone wall. Okay. More here. That explains why the first map seemed to have more of them, because I had cleared the first map already. The White Fox Mask. Toyokawa's Inari is one of Japan's big 3 Inari shrines. While it's a temple, not a shrine, it does have a torii, a red gate commonly associated with shrines. It said that the temple's buildings were furnished by the decree of Imagawa Yoshimoto. Okay. So I guess don't bother looking for these until you've done all the main missions, because they seem to get unlocked as you do more in the map. I find more of these hitty spots. That's kind of fun, the idea of, you know, historical Hideyoshi having been 2 people. That's why my character was, you know, forgotten by history. Because my character was probably going to get betrayed or some shit, and, again, get erased from history books. But, yeah, Tokijiro was the brains, and I'm, like, the brawn. And I guess time will show that he was kind of by himself and being a badass. Okay, so now, let's go do menu diving here. I'm going to go to the other map to hear the music, though. This reminds me of Nioh 1 soundtrack. Okay, so let's go to the hut. We're unlock here. Probably some new illustrations and stuff. Whole bunch of new yokai in there. Wow. What we got here? Got more about the Dweller. The pickaxe carried by many dwellers is the last trace of their former lives as miners. The sight of a dweller swinging his pickaxe wildly as they attack is unsettling enough, but one without its axe is even more terrifying. In this state, they abandon all pretense to humanity, scrabbling on all fours and leaping at intruders like savage beasts. They lose their... I guess they lose their axe somehow. Never noticed that before. Yeah, because even when they stand up again, their attacks change. Okay... The Waira have giant bodies with a single sharp claw on each of their forelegs. While they've been depicted in several ancient scrolls, their lower half has never been painted, and very little is known about this mysterious yokai. There are 3 prevailing theories about its diet: that it eats stones and dirt, and that it eats small subterranean creatures, and that it eats humans. However, since we know so little of the Waira, it may very well eat anything. I like their design a lot. They're very creepy when they're coming toward you. That big, goofy face. Karaksa Umbrella. A yokai in the shape of an umbrella. It has a single large eye in its center and a single leg in place of a handle. Also known as Karaksa Kozo, Umbrella Kid, and Ippon Ash, one leg. Apparently, appears out of nowhere to start people on rainy nights. Is it cool of him? Just doing our post-Nioh, walkthrough of all the stuff we unlocked. It was an awesome stream for Nioh. Cool of him, my god. That stage was amazing. You'd be happy to know I used a giant sword for the whole thing. Up next is Zelda Link's Awakening, guys. Rokuro Kubi. These yokai feature elongated necks, although they are indistinguishable from regular humans when their neck is retracted. This enables them to blend in with regular society, so much so that it is said that some Rokuro Kubi do not even realize they are not human. Oh. In such cases, the Rokuro Kubi often learn of their true nature from people who see the yokai's necks elongate when they sleep. Holy fuck. They corrupt so fast. Damn, it's creepy as fuck. Yeah, all the returning enemies also have slightly redesigned models as well for the sequel, which is kind of nice. The Snowclaps. Oh, he's a different kind of guy. The Snowclaps are one-eyed yokai that leave behind bizarre tracks in the snow, a trail of single footprints that ends abruptly. Snowclaps are also believed to possess the ability to control the snow and ice, although not to the level of Yuki Onna. He didn't fight like he was any different from the other ones. That's interesting. The first game had recolors as well. He's only just a regular Cyclops in the snow. Kodoka, he's the, this is the lantern guy Zix calls him out. He's a fucking weird thing on his sword, like a pipe or some shit. What a badass. So anime. Kodoka were once old stone lanterns and are considered a type of tsukumogami, an item that has acquired a spirit. When a stone lantern that has long remained in disuse is suddenly found lit of its own accord, this is said to be the work of a Kodoka, or possibly a sign that a Kodoka is nearby. Kodoka's flame strikes fear into the hearts of all who see it, for it's believed that these unlucky few will die within days. Coollands County went into lockdown, so my office handed me about 26 pages of essential employees information. Oh, damn. Would you work in HR or something? Sounds like a huge pain in the ass. Here's all the bosses. Kamaitachi is said to ride the wind, slashing at its victims with biting gales. Folk tales about a yokai shrouded in wind are rife throughout Japan, with some regions using the word kamaitachi to refer to whirlwinds themselves. In the Shikoku region, kamaitachi is known as nogama, wild sickle in Japanese, due to a belief that a sickle abandoned after clearing the grass for a grave will eventually turn into this yokai. It was to carry in the car in case we got pulled over. Oh, I see. So it's not... I've seen some people just get a slip. You got like a whole fucking book, huh? Onryoki, dude! What an awesome fight that was. It's a huge red oni born from a pack of angry ghosts. Half of its face is contorted in anger, the other twisted with grudge. The faces of countless vengeful ghosts appear across its body, letting out shrieks that send terror down the spines of all within earshot. That was so cool. That was an awesome reward for exploring that whole map. Fight a little optional boss. Okay, so let's go look at the character directory here. I got some more information about myself here. You don't need papers to prove you're essential to us, Kula. I don't know, dude. Maybe he does. Maybe should print you guys all, maybe should make you guys all some certificates, huh? The protagonist is granted an audience with Oda Nobunaga in Kyosu Castle. After managing to kill Imagawa Yoshimoto during the Battle of Okehazama, the protagonist and Tokichiro officially enter Nobunaga's service. They perform many remarkable feats during this period, building a castle in Tsunomata to aid Nobunaga's invasion of Mino, enlisting the help of the brilliant tactician Takenaka Hanbei, and participating in the attack on Saito Dosan's enemy Yoshitatsu at Inabayama. That's how you would say that, I guess. During this last battle, the protagonist defeats Yoshitatsu in the castle's keep and learns that their dagger and Mumyo's necklace share a mysterious connection. That's interesting. I think the local government hasn't really made clear what a valid form is to get off the hook if you're caught driving around for work, huh? Now, here in Michigan, you can still go out and get groceries and stuff. Having saved the protagonist and Tokichiro by chance when they meet again, Mumyo joins the two on their journey, lending her aid from behind the scenes when they become vassals of the Oda clan. During the siege of Inabayama Castle, the protagonist's dagger and the sword guard that Mumyo wears around her neck as a talisman appear to resonate with one another, glowing brightly. I remember that. I remember her mentioning it, that's all. We can go to get groceries, hospital and pharmacy, and essential travel, which is what essential employees count as, huh? I want to read about her, yeah. So, in a really cool twist, Coolahan, this character Saito, who up to this point has been a mysterious behind-the-scenes character who killed our father, Dosan. Apparently, he's Dosan's other child. And when I defeated her, which was a really fun little boss fight, she took off her mask, and it was me under the mask! Perhaps because we were brother and sister or something. But that was a really fun effect because it kind of takes advantage of the fact this game has character creation. So I took it from mask and it was a character I designed. It's kind of fun. What's up, Change Me? Shiny purple horns. I thought it was funny that, you know, her name is Saito. And it seems as though, you know, from the look of him, you know, the outfit, you think it was like a male character. But that's because I guess you choose a woman because my character's a woman. That's probably why. Otherwise, it would have been a man, probably. The Oda forces began to advance on Inabayama Castle, intending to capture Mino. The day before the castle fell, the protagonist, bearing a striking resemblance to Yoshitatsu, arrived in the castle keep. Before she could say anything, Yoshitatsu collapsed, and the man with the staff emerged from her corrupted body. Yoshitatsu had been enthralled by the spirit stones, and the man with the staff had seized upon the weakness of her heart to consume her. It was a truly miserable way to go. A long time ago, Saito Dosan, who had once gone by the name Hidetatsu, had bestowed the names Hide and Tatsu on his own two children. This is why the name Hide is inscribed upon the protagonist's dagger. Okay. How you doing, Change Me? Welcome aboard. She's cooler than you. Man! I mean, that helmet is fucking baller as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. That's some fucking... You guys agree that's some Spencer's Gifts shit right there? Like it super duper is. It glows and stuff? Oh my god. Started playing Nioh 1, huh? Nice. Again, hope you enjoy it, Shane. Hope you enjoy it. A lot of my friends really do enjoy the game a lot. I really couldn't stand it, despite, you know, buying this game. It's a lava lamp, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's a lava lamp helmet. Oichi is Oda Nobunaga's younger sister. She lives in Kyosu Castle, Owari, where her beauty is so renowned it is said to be able to sway the judgment of even the most powerful men. Excuse me. Oichi keeps a watchful eye on the protagonist and Tokichiro when they are newly invited to join the Oda clan. Later, she's married to Azai Nagamasa of Omi Province, modern-day Shiga Prefecture, at Nobunaga's instruction. I wasn't going to play it after you mentioned how disappointed you were, but a friend of mine recommended it. Well, I hope you do enjoy it a lot. And I have friends that are, I take their taste in games, at the utmost respect. And they love that game, so you might find more in it than I found in it. This is Hachisuka Kuroku. Hachisuka Kuroku is a military commander who served Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Okay, so that's me. He's a leader of the Kawanami, a powerful clan that made its fortune providing water transportation along the Kiso River. The Kawanami clan was a group of Nigitama, yokai who mean no harm, led by the shifling Koroku. However, when the effects of war reached Tsunomata, the yokai turned violent and scattered. Koroku meets Tokichiro and the protagonist when Tokichiro enlists his aid in building a castle in Tsunomata. Tokichiro uses his power to soothe the raging Kamaitaji, making it Nigitama once more. And the rest of the clan follows suit, returning to Tsunomata. Koroku and his band of yokai end up forming the nucleus of the Hideyoshi army. There you go, spoilers. We're going to have our own army one day. Takenaka Hanbei. This is the guy that helped us invade the castle. He's coughing, dude. He's looking mad sickly, man. Look at his fucking skin. Jesus. Takenaka Hanbei is a military commander of Mino Province, modern-day Gifu Prefecture. While serving the Saito clan, he managed to skillfully fend off the Oda clan's attempt to invade Mino. He's known as an uncommonly brilliant tactician. In one famous account, he's known to have captured the Saito clan's Inabayama castle with barely any men at all in the name of proving to his master that it could be done. Oh. Okay, so even though he was serving that person at the time, he captured the castle. After Saito Dosan's death, Hanbei left the service of the Saito clan and began to lead a secluded life. It is during his self-imposed exile that Tokichiro and the protagonist invite him to join their cause. While Hanbei initially declines their request due to his frail physical condition, he has already heard rumors of their unusual pair and shows interest in them. He's convinced that Tokichiro is who he says he is when Tokichiro uses his ability to cleanse Hakutaku, Hanbei's guardian spirit and mentor, of corruption. It's also his mentor. As Hanbei's illness is starting to show signs of receding, he agrees to help the Oda clan with its invasion of Inabayama Castle. Sick. Shibata Katsuie. Shibata Katsuie is a chief retainer of the Oda clan, and has served the Oda ever since Nobunaga's father was head of the clan. During his service to Nobunaga's younger brother, Nobuyuki, Katsuie stood against Nobunaga as his enemy. Nobunaga later forgave Katsuie and appointed him as chief retainer, a most influential position, huh? Pretty cool design. What if I can unlock all their gear one day? Because I unlocked Tokichiro's armor. I unlocked this set in my other playthrough as a optional reward for the submissions. So I kind of wonder, it would seem to me then that these characters are designed using the same engine, perhaps, maybe I'm wrong about this, that the character is designed with. And maybe they actually all have clothes on. Maybe I can unlock her set and other people's sets as well. I know I can get his set. I got his set as well. So maybe I'll unlock her stuff and other people's stuff as the game goes on, huh? Perhaps. Fun. Here's all the cutscenes. Don't care about these. Okay. So now I'm going to do my gear management here real quick. That means go look into my stuff. I've seen most of the sets except Yokai Mom. Huh? Okay, sick. So, do I have a better Blood Spider? That's 38. It would appear that I do not. I have level 40 Sukesada Odachi, and it will become stronger. It will not become awakened, but it will become stronger eventually. I guess I will go with this. It has corruption. Oh, it's also it will get sentient. Okay, I guess I'll go with this then. Okay, oh, look at this thing. Holy shit. That's even stronger. But I want to use this one to unlock all the new stuff it says. It's kind of a fun feature in this game. You're right, Jim. I should hydrate. It's not the Shine set, Dix. I have that set, and it's got a different hat. So some are gender locked. That's kind of sad. I was kind of hoping that they would, at least let men wear it. That's so old-fashioned. Why can't the boys wear dresses? Got sentient tones out here too. I'm sure I have better hand axes by now that it super duper matters. I don't really care about these. So do you just compare the base attack when looking at these things? Yes. Well, no. Because base attack also changes with familiarity. Basically, I'm looking at the levels mostly. I'm looking at the levels and trying to approximate how much stronger it's going to get based on its familiarity. But it's kind of a drag. Yeah, the base attack doesn't really count. It doesn't really mean anything. Because as it gets more familiar, the base attack also goes up. So you can't really tell what its original attack power was. So I'm going based entirely on level, mostly. And I'm looking at, it's higher by 5 levels. It's only, 10 attack, less. I'm sure it'll get stronger. I don't know, Dix. You get a lot of... It seems like the yokai weapons, they drop a lot. Yes, I'm saying, Dix, it's kind of a drag. Like, why does the base attack go up? That should be used for comparison, like Brian pointed out. It should be used to tell what its base attack was before it became familiarized. Okay, so what else we got here? We have axes. Oh shit, 211, huh? Do. Any better bows yet? I got some equal bows, but none that are better yet. No, Connor, don't get so salty, dude. What's making you salty, man? Talk to me. What's pissing you off? Fucking kind of about to fucking pop off, dude. I love this helmet. Oh, it's just heavy as fuck. Oh, it's her helmet! It's a goddamn Spencer's Gifts helmet. You know I'm wearing that, dude. Even though it's gonna... This is actually way better, though, in defense. That is the Crime of Patricide set. That's kind of fun. More yokai shift? Fuck, that's sick. Immediate gauge charge? Oh my god. This one's actually got kind of... This is the first set I've actually cared about. You get an anima bonus A from Immediate Absorption? This is the first set whose buffs I've actually cared about. That's kind of cool. So it's really like a yokai shift-centric sort of set. You get more Immediate gauge, you get more anima based on your Immediate gauge, and you get longer yokai shift. Pretty bad online. Now you play on Switch, don't you, Connor? Just, God, I hate this game. Well, again, you're playing a bunch of Wi-Fi warriors or something, Connor, right? If you're playing on Switch. Oh, so badass. But I'm gonna go with this. It's way dorkier, but it's better. You know what those set bonuses do? Well, I guess because you're further in the game than I am. But so far, it seems like all the set bonuses I've seen have been pretty trash. But they're very early game sets, so. I have a lot of new stuff, a lot of new armor to make the fashion souls better. And whenever you find a piece of gear for the first time, it unlocks it for fashion souls. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I know Connor loves that game to death. Apparently you're just salty right now. I hate Third Strike a lot of the time too. I do think that playing on Switch you're gonna have more problems with the netcode. Unfortunately. Okay. So I have some new some of these things too here. What else I got here? Anima charge and anima. I love that. I love anima. Again, a lot of anima charge going on here. My ass should soothe your savage beast. Good old J-Bomb, man. Put himself on the sacrificial block. Omnio Magic, not for this build. I don't care about Omnio Magic. Anima charge unscathed. Auto grave recovery, yeah, who cares? Omnio Magic, don't care. Abacus, don't care. Magatama, don't care. Poison Omamori, don't care about these. Japanese Scissors, Anima, and Anima Charge. 0.8 and 0.378. That's literally just barely better than this. But okay, it's got more defense, so why not? Yasakani and Magatama is a thing again, apparently. That's good. That's a really fun feature I felt like in the last game. What Dix is saying is that there's a special accessory that actually makes your set bonuses come sooner. You can wear less of the set because of the special bonus you get, which is pretty fun. That's a little fun mechanic. Okay, life drain and ninjutsu, that's cool. Amrita gauge, key gold earned, Amrita. Anima charge, 4%. Soul core drop rate. Pretty good. Omnio magic, untouched elixir more than 10%. Anima, oh, that's the one. That's the one right there. The medicine case, 19. That's godlike. Anima charge, 6%, and Anima 0.6. Yeah, I don't get as much Anima charge. I get more Anima, and I get untouched elixir. I'm gonna go with that. Setup as in grind, sets themselves are pretty different, huh? Yeah, it sounds like it'll be a lot of fun for me. Okay. Let's go. What I've been doing for my off-stream character, is I've been sacrificing all of my gear to the blacksmith.
Welcome.
And disassemble. Because I feel like, what did I get here for new armor? Lots of new stuff, huh? Ferryman stuff, Yamabushi stuff, Exorcist stuff, cool. I feel like, now that I know that you can make Umbracite using Umbracite shards, and tempering works better in this game than the last game, I think that I'm going to give forging a second chance, even after I did that big rant last time. At least insofar as tempering, one day, if not now. Maybe even if it only takes until New Game Plus. Even if I don't care until New Game Plus about forging, it seems as though materials are going to be really, really clutch. They're very important. They're more important than getting the Amrita for the offering to the Kodama, or the gold for selling it. So basically I'm just going to go through and sell everything I own. Like everything I own. To the sacrificial, to the material disassembly. The stats on this game are odd. They seem more geared toward a PvP game, but it's very much not. I'm not trying to understand what you mean, J-Bomb. In what sense is it more like a PvP game? Like a PvP game. Yeah, just take it all apart. You get an insane amount of materials. Then you can go to Forge, and you can use your materials to make better materials, which means you can get more rare stuff more easily. So it's got more than 100 Umbracite, which means I can actually retemper my gear, which means I can trade my perks on my armor and weapons for better perks 109 times, which is, again, that seems like it's going to be pretty good one day. And here I can turn my shitty Tamahogany into better Tamahogany. Oh, for real, Dix? That's fucking amazing! You get that fucking shimmy, dude. Best thing you found, huh? That's pretty good. So basically I'm going to go through this, and it's kind of a waste of time. I should wait till the end of the game, like New Game Plus. Doesn't really matter. But, I like this because it's just kind of relaxing. Just go through and kind of forge all of the materials into their best form. Again, that means that I can make more rare stuff more easily in the future. But there's no reason to do it all right now. All the stats don't mean anything, huh? That's sort of a complaint I have as well, J-Bomb. But it's not that they don't mean anything. They're sort of, I find that they, in late and post-game, they become significant once they get all added up. So it's like, right now, they're not super significant. Because they're very small numbers, and I don't really have them added up in any kind of meaningful way. For what, though? For making harder fights easier. Like you expect any RPG. Like any RPG, their idea is to, make the harder fights easier. Fight higher level enemies. Unlock new stuff. Do it all again in a big loop. More easily beating the things you've already beat? Well, I mean, they're higher level. It's again, it's a grind for its own. It's grinding for grinding's sake, right? A lot of RPGs fall into that cycle. The game is fun as hell to play. Basically, fighting the same enemies again with higher numbers is an excuse to play the game more for those that want to play it more. And there's that too, Dix. Yeah, there's a super dungeon you want to beat if you're really into that sort of thing. The post-game super dungeon. Yeah, basically, the idea is that you want to play more Nioh, and you're like, well, there's nothing to unlock yet. There's nothing to unlock anymore, so I guess there's no reason to play anymore. Well, the game says, well, here's some more shit you can unlock. It's not much, but it's a reason to keep playing if you want to keep playing. Seems like a League of Legends type meta tier thing. Well, the game is very difficult. Right? I think it's not fair to say that. I mean, in PvP games, it makes sense to micromanage because you're fighting other human beings that are very difficult. But in a game that's this hard, every advantage is going to be, worthwhile. Because, man, sometimes you're down to that last elixir, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're down to just barely having no stamina left. You're down to barely having no HP left. It kind of comes in clutch. But yeah, it's a grinding game. You just grind for the sake of grinding. Fight the same guys over and over again at higher levels just to beat them. Because it's fun to fight them. If you have fun fighting them, you want a reason to fight them some more. If you don't have fun fighting them, then you're quite welcome to just dip. And be like, well, I beat the game. I'm done. Always a challenge. Look, D-Tech, welcome back. What's your favorite weapon abilities? Maybe the little perks they have? I like Anima Charge in this game, mostly, because I love Anima. It's the competition. Yeah, you mean in PvP style games. You ever play League of Legends, D-Tech? I know you play on PC sometimes. You play Fightcade and stuff. Maybe you're a League guy. And the first one has different enemy layout, huh? I'm not sure about later ones. That's a really fun idea. That's the way it is in the other Team Ninja games.
Come by again. Someday.
Shut up, lady. Alright, so now I can go offer... I go to the shrine now. And I go offer my... my accessories to the Magatama. It grants Amrita and grants healing per hit. Oh, shit. In mid-stance. That sounds pretty good. So that's some pretty late game stuff. I know you just beat the game, right, J-Bomb? So it's probably some pretty late game shit. Oh, the new character came out, kinda? I didn't know that. Who it is? What do they do? I got you. Well, I think League of Legends isn't really an RPG, right? It's a MOBA. It's like a competitive like a sports game, sort of. But with an RPG aesthetic, you know, swords and magic and shit, but it's really more like some kind of sports game. Seems to me, anyway. Okay, let me check all of my accessories and sell them all to the, offer them all to the Kodama. What's cool about this, I find, is they give you elixirs in exchange. That's why I have so many of these elixirs. So I keep offering shit. Like spares. Kind of grew out of them. Huh? Yeah, I totally understand D-Tech. That's just the first game that came to mind when I thought stat micromanaging, huh? Yeah, League of Legends. Again, like I said, competitive games. You want that little edge. Again, my argument is the same logic, right? You want that small competitive edge in Nioh, because enemies can be pretty tough. Yeah, it's all good, D-Tech. You play the Xbox one? Or you're talking about the NES one? They're both really good. Yeah, I know that, Dix, yeah. Yeah, you think they're going to max out at some point, Dix? Because before, it seems like I used to get more. Maybe they only give you so many of them before they stop giving you shit. New region, new blessing. I don't have any Kodama here yet, though. Okay, I can level up once. I want to get my stamina, because I'm finding more shit that I can't wear. It's too heavy. The Xbox one. Oh, yeah, I fucking love that game, D-Tech. It's so good. It's so good. The same developer made this game, D-Tech. The same ones that made that game made Nioh. And it shows, if you ask me. Alright, guys, time for some Zelda. Thank you for your patience, guys. I'm sorry. Time for some Zelda. That was a bunch of management there. The post-Nioh management. I'm going to play more of this game after streaming, probably. My other character. See you guys in a few minutes for some sweet, sweet Zelda action. Before I move on, though, I want to thank those that help out financially speaking on the stream. Sorry, guys. It's kind of a stammery kind of night. If I'm talking too fast and slurring too much, I apologize. Thank you to these fine folks for helping me afford to stream for 5 nights a week. People like John Hernandez, Salty Face, and Zanzu, who are Black Knights on Patreon. Thank you to the Freeless Havels, Andre Apples, Dick Sucker, Good Vibe City, Great Gamer UK, Max, Michael Hinkle, Mutant XP, and Sin Theory. Thank you to the Shady Winners, Ash Lethal Mazera, Brandon Williams, Foul Mill, GK Lai, Juna Anan, Coolahan, Kyle Glass, Leon Madison, Rufio Jones, Souptastic, Tony Bosher, and Toxic Vamp. Thank you so much, guys, for putting in $3 a month on Patreon. That's super, super helpful. So helpful. Thank you to the young guys, $1 a month. It is definitely worth a lot more than $1 to me. It helps out. It makes me feel like people believe in the channel. They want to be a part of it. They want to invest in it. That $1 helps me buy a sandwich. And also, it is a huge motivator for me. Thank you to Benjamin J. Harkins, Dapper Dons, Edward Kent Perez, Herb Durkin, I'm Joey Cruz, Kaiju, Kenfin, and Victor Hernandez. Thanks to the Twitch subs as well. Even though Twitch takes half of every sub, it means your $1 goes further on Patreon. But Twitch subs are kind of cool. You get a free emoji out of the deal. You get some ad-free viewing. It's pretty cool. Thank you to Zanzu for being a Black Knight, and N Cruz and Stone Cold Ryan Meyer for being Fearless Havels here on Twitch. Thank you to the Shady Winners of the Amazon Prime free sub tier. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you get a free sub every month. Don't forget that. Make sure you use it somewhere, if not here. Also, it's the $5 sub tier and the gift sub tier. Thank you, Alex Lopez, 1992, Ashley, Filthy Muffin, Blue Apps, Cavias, Chumpet, Cut West 707, Deadasses Maggie B, Decoy Bandits, Dicksucker, Dr. Pancake, JDNBA, Duckface 999, Eating Bitter, Eboff Gaming, Echo Deluxe, First Opus, FPA, Brian X, FPA 80, Garbage Jungle Style, Greenbelt Jones, Grimy Out, Dirk and Insilo, J-Ball 1901, Goofy Beefy, Jetstream Justin, Juna 2, Jiffy Extra, Creamy Kaiju is Dead, KG the Legend, Cool Hand, Kyoto 3S, Libby Brazy, Long Legs, Mexican Stuff, Nan Riot 4, Nigris Jones, Natus Templar, Oh Seraph, Optimus Style, Overload Steve, Scary Busey, Swirly Glass, Synapse, Task Force Faust, Shen, the Tone Box, Revenge, Ultimate Humpy, Yamcha 3S, and Yogurt Brain 3S. Thank you so much, guys. That's a huge, huge help around here. And that's why I can afford doing this 3 years later. I did play Assassin's Creed 1 D-Tech. I played that game to completion, and that's about it. I played a little bit of Assassin's Creed 4. The first game I did not really like at all. Like, I really hated that game. And I played 4 a little bit and it definitely failed to keep my attention. But I know some people love that franchise. Oh my god, Connor. I know I'm a Tekken god, but damn. Connor's a young god, dude. One of England's finest. Alright, let me save this game and quit it. My god, what a game. Kind of fucking, I'm kind of intimidated. I think I want to play Nioh after the stream tonight. Might even do like one of those Vencabot nights streams I always kind of tease. But, well, that was a long-ass stage. It's always faster second time around, I find. It's gonna be hard to complete. If only you knew. My god. Alright, let me kill this game here. Get the PC set up so we can play some sweet, sweet Zorlda. I'm so hungry. Right. Or in some, I feel like in some JRPGs, it doesn't really matter who you use because they all have access to the same stuff. It's really just, you know, aesthetic. You want to use Tifa, you want to use Barrett. They're pretty much the same. It's just that they have different appearances. Right. Barrett has huge tits. Venka Knights. Yeah, but I found that the whole idea of Vencabot Knights is sort of suspect in concept, because the stream is pretty exhausting. Like, I'm not really sure it's the best idea to stream more, but I guess we have to try it, right, to see what it's like. I got an email from Taco Bell that said, to our fans. It said, from Taco Bell to our fans. And I was like, I'm finally getting recognized, dude. I read it, and I was hoping it'd be like a sweet discount, and they were like, dear fan of Taco Bell, we hear your concerns about coronavirus. I'm like, fuck. I can't get a fucking coronavirus coupon, dude. Get RetroArch started here. Alright, go.
Alright, ready?
Yep. Yeah, Connor's been playing Tekken for many, many years.
It didn't work.
I think that when you fight a player that's newer, there's going to always be some amount of sandbagging going on.
I just died, though.
The alternative
I'm right
is
here,
to...
look behind you.
Is to...
Yeah, what the hell just happened?
The alternative, I feel, is not as beneficial for either party.
How did you end up over
When I fight new players in Third Strike, I don't go for the throat.
But I died. And I got an achievement.
It's just, again, I feel like it's not going to help either player that much. Beep-a-deep, beep-a-deep. Beep it up, beep it up.